This is me.
I forgot everyone's names. I feel
This
so
is
bad.
you.
Rosemary.
That's purple.
Yeah.
Nothing. You just.
It's purple.
Sure.
Lavender, actually.
Lavender. You can say
All
lavender.
right, we're live.
It's a more fancy version.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
All right, so welcome to Word of Light. We're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons together. But obviously, when we play Dungeons and Dragons, we use it as allegory. We can enjoy playing this game together and enjoy, having fun with role playing and stuff. But ultimately, our purpose is to point to the truth of the Word of God. There's different truths that are found throughout our world and throughout what we're doing that are related to the Word of God. And once again, I will say these allegories do not substitute, obviously, for the Word of God by any means. But hopefully it will be fun to join us, and then you can be encouraged and hopefully be thirsty for the Word of God, which is really where truth is found. So that's our hope. I do want to do a little bit of a review. If you remember, your group really set out from the beginning in an attempt to rescue a man named Daerun June, who was sick from being poisoned and ultimately needed your help. There was this idea of this plant that was in the Force of Illusion that you are ultimately seeking to find, and by doing so, you have to go to the four gnomes that Daerun June had trained. You found Purple and Cripple Creek, who gave you the riddle, and not only gave you the riddle, but is now guiding you to Bridgefall to find Pink, who has the second riddle. Along the way, you met Blaze and Petra, who have now joined your group and become a part of you. By the way, FYI, it would be good for you guys to think of a name for your group. Just a thought, just an idea there. You also met a man named Lord Froth, who had lost his Nafash in a bad bargain to an old green hag that was in the woods. Upon confronting the hag, you were left with little options except to punch her in the face and burn her house to the ground. Finding boxes of many different bargains held by this hag, you destroyed all of them but one, which you carry, correct? And thereby releasing many bonds that this hag had made. Unsure of what those deals even were or who they were to, the group has now continued its travels and are a day and a half away from Bridgefall. It is just in the morning as you guys are waking up. Oh, sorry, right before it's morning. I'll get into something else. Okay. So it's not morning yet. So this is your evening. I'm not going to have you guys do any perception things or anything like that just because nothing would happen. But there is something that does happen in the night that I do want to talk about. And that's this. Petra. As you're dreaming in the middle of the night, you have a dream. A dreams that many of them have been very familiar to you over the many different dreams that you've had. But this one feels different. You find yourself in a cave, a dark, dark cave. You get the sense of tension as the rock walls are all surrounding you. It's very hard to see, very dimly lit. But with the little light you do have, you can tell that your party is with you. You notice Rosemary there. You notice Martok there. Blaze, his tall, full figure, right there, right next to you. And Mika as well. But you also sense another presence. You can't see clearly, but what you can see terrifies you as you see this huge, monstrous green monster. You can't quite get the details of this monster and what that is. You feel the urge to run, to get out of this cave, and you can look back and you even see the entrance far away, but you hear a voice further in. What do you do?
I think I will rally up my friends and go farther in because I wouldn't want to do it alone.
So you rally them up. You get ready to face this. All of a sudden, this green monster leaps towards you and you wake up. It is a rainy morning. In fact, it's very rainy to the point where it almost feels dark. It's probably one of the darkest rains that you've experienced in quite a long time. So therefore, as you would guess, it's quite dark right now. You have some dim light pretty much, but definitely not bright. Okay. And so that leads you now, you're about a day and a half away from Bridgefall. You wake up in the morning. Anything you guys want to talk about or do?
No.
Okay. So you continue your trip, continue your journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get
All
ready
right.
to go.
I need someone to make a perception check for me as you guys travel. Who's going to do that today?
Just one of us has to do it, or
Yeah, just one. Whoever's helming, looking at your surroundings as you travel. Usually, I'd make you guys do a survival check too, but you have Abel who's guiding you and knows the way, so
I mean,
you don't really need a survival check.
I don't mind.
And you're following the river. Sorry.
I don't mind rolling. I don't remember who went last time.
Okay.
Who was leading before we?
Sure. Go ahead. Feel free to roll.
Oh.
I mean, I did it. I don't know if anybody else did one, but
Okay, you did a roll. Okay.
Yeah.
What was it,
Sorry.
Blaze? You're keeping an eye on perception here.
I guess
Okay.
I don't know. It's the first one I do it. I guess 16.
16.
That's funny. That's what I
Okay.
had.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
So you guys continue traveling for a decent little bit. Just want to check one thing real quick. On the map.
We're gonna get wrapped.
Okay. So as you go, it gets about to be close to probably midday, maybe a little bit in the afternoon. And Blaze, you specifically notice in the midst of feeling very dark, even though it's midday, you would expect to be able to see and stuff, but it's just one of those days where you're just not able to see well. But you do notice that there seems to be a light way off in the distance, almost like you can't really tell with the 16 exactly, but almost maybe like a lantern light or something like that, kind of further away in the distance, maybe about 200 feet from your location where you're going. It's off to your right in the east. You're following the river up north, so it's about 200 feet off from where you are located right now.
What?
You can choose if you share that information or what you do with that. So it's up to you.
Does anybody else see that light up there?
And now that Blaze is pointing it out to you, you all do notice that there is something of a light. Again, it's kind of far to see, so you can't quite tell what kind of a light it is.
You say it's in front of us.
No, it's
It's
off to the
to the
right
right.
of you, to the east. You're traveling north, and it's off to the east.
So
to
it
the
would
right.
take us off. It would take us off
Distraction.
course
Yeah, about
if we
200
went
feet.
up
Yeah.
to see it and stuff. So I think we should go investigate.
Can I grab a tree?
There's not a lot of trees. Sorry, you're not in a wooded area, unfortunately.
Oh, we're not in any
so
area.
if you look at the map,
yeah, I was gonna say, what is?
your map is mainly of plains. So this is your map. You're traveling up the river along here, and you're somewhere about here, and all of this is plains. There was a little woods down here that's not even mentioned on the map. You can start seeing a bit of a forest over here and a bit of a forest over here, but in the location you are, there's just not many trees right where you're immediately located.
This is more deserty, I guess, or
Planes.
Mhm. Plants, grass, kind of like I picture it a little bit like Nebraska, or something like that.
Prairies.
Yeah, very
Wild.
much prairies and rolling hills here and there, but nothing of great
Interstate.
really to climb. But you keep asking to climb trees, and I keep having to tell you that. So I'm sorry about that. I know you want to climb a tree.
Okay. Can I go up to? I just want to go up to investigate it myself, get closer to get more
Yeah, who-
information.
Who's
Sure.
got the best stealth too, or something?
So
My guy's not known for stealth.
I guess I'm going to start walking towards the light that I see.
Okay. All right. And how close do you get to it?
You said it's about 250 feet.
Right. Yeah, 200 feet. 250, yeah.
maybe half that distance.
Okay, so about 100 feet.
Yeah, sure.
It still pretty much looks similar. It looks like some sort of lantern. It seems a little bit like suspended. You can't really see a figure attached to the lantern at all, or what the lantern is necessarily attached to.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You do notice at this space that it has a bit of an orange glow to it.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell out hello.
Um,
Hello.
you wait a moment. Nothing answers back.
Okay. And everybody's behind me, I guess. About
I was gonna
100
say
about
I'm
100
right
feet.
behind. Yeah.
Oh, did
Okay,
you
right.
I was even gonna say I was gonna follow right behind you.
Okay.
So I'll be with you. I don't know, are you guys farther away or?
I'm
So,
still on the road.
so I
Yeah, I'm
think
staying
you
back.
should go up and see what it is.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm just gonna wait here to back you up.
I'm game.
So all of you are waiting at 200 feet away as he is going up and doing this.
We don't know he's doing it.
Yeah, we just left the party. We're gonna kind of walk towards the light.
Can I follow?
It's like a bug to us after. You know?
Can I follow
His
them?
his reaction is kind of concerning me.
Oh, I know. It's gonna,
He's like,
It's totally fine if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying when you split the you're literally splitting up the party
Yeah.
just so you guys are aware.
Can I follow them?
Yes.
But use stealth.
A little bit at a distance.
Yeah.
I think
use
everybody should
stealth.
follow, but like, kind of.
Well, I'm just saying this before you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
sure you want to do? I shouldn't. I
No,
shouldn't
no,
tell you
I'm
that.
gonna-
I'm sorry.
No,
but-
I'm gonna do what I originally
trying to
said I
help
was
you
gonna
do
do because that was my decision.
right. So you went up
That was
100
both of our
feet.
decisions.
You're 100 feet away.
He's getting close.
He's about to get.
I'm gonna get about
closer.
half of that, maybe to 50 feet, to see if I can see something a little closer.
Okay,
like
50
half-
feet. You do notice that it is very bright and looks very inviting and warm, but there's nothing there. There's no human holding it or anything like that. You notice that kind of does a little bit of a floating bob like this.
Okay. I think at that point in
What do
you-
time,
what
I'm
do you
gonna go
see?
back to.
What? And I kind of
Yeah.
say because you're only 50 feet away.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna
Actually,
come
what do you
back.
see?
I think I'm gonna come back to
Yeah.
you and let you know that
All right, hold up before you do
what
that.
I see.
Can I throw a rock at it?
Well, how far are you? Are you
You're,
still?
how far? Yeah, how far are you?
I was.
All right, make a stealth check first of all, and then tell me how far you are behind
Yeah.
Blaze.
You're stronger in stealth, right?
I am strong.
Like who's strongest in stealth?
Is
Right.
that the aura we're seeing?
No, but can you? Let's see. We're gonna put that all the way to the end there.
Okay.
Okay.
You
We're gonna have. Let's see.
Brent, give me a
All the way to
cookie.
the end, real quick.
Okay, you can't see it on the
Thank you.
camera though.
You're welcome.
That's
You should
okay.
have one, too.
Okay.
I will have
Let's see,
one.
so
I don't know why you did them in the middle of the map.
I had one of ours. I'll have another.
Maybe.
It was a crazy day at
Oh,
work. It's cookie time.
okay, so Martok, you're about right here. All right, Blaze, you're halfway there. You're just put him
Yeah,
somewhere
um,
halfway right there.
Between, I was gonna actually come back to tell him in a little bit, but
You
I
guys
guess we'll get
are
everybody
off the
situated.
map. Let's see.
I rolled a 21 for stealth, by the way.
You're very stealthy.
Ooh, you're soft.
Nice.
So
I have a great sleight
no,
of
like
hand.
here. Okay, so you did what stealth? Sorry, hun.
21.
And how close are you at this point in time as you're following Blaze?
I'm gonna say I'm like, I don't know, 20.
20 feet behind him. So like right about here.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I definitely don't think it's safe for any of us to go directly to it without other people.
I definitely don't think it's beyond my character to just bolt on you. Because I could probably make this.
All right, so you were saying that you started to turn around. Is that what you're doing?
I was gonna come back, but since she's there,
Talk about
I think the
two
best thing, and I should call to you to have you come up to where I am, because it feels safe where I am right now, but to get your thoughts on it.
Well, since we're 50 feet away, what I was going to do before we did this was I was going to say, what do you see? Do you see anything else?
It's a very bright, glowing light. It looks
Okay.
like it's bouncing up and down, just hovering there.
Okay.
And somebody should go back to tell the group because they're left alone. So I was thinking,
They're about 100 feet away from me, correct?
Yep.
Can I yell to them?
Sure.
Hey guys, we're not sure what it is, but they're kind of closer to it. Do you guys want to come closer to me so you can see what it is?
Yes, we should stay together as a group. So
Yes, I think
come do
that's
that.
very important. We all need
All right,
to.
so I'll give you
stay
guys
within
some
close
time.
distance.
Everyone's coming up to
I
up
don't
here.
have
Yeah.
a good feeling about this.
I know, a floating light.
Or just a rabbit.
I
Kinda-
don't. It's not a rabbit.
Hey, Purple, do you
I'm
know?
Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to tell you guys. I didn't realize you're going out over there. This is like it's a battleground.
Oh.
There were many elves and humans that died around this area for the fight for Bridgefall. I don't know what that light is exactly, but this is a very somber place, honestly. So
Oh, it's a spirit from the armies of long ago.
So,
I don't know about that, but
do you think we should just turn around?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it, so I don't really know. I don't know what to expect from it.
Do you want to go up and see if you can identify more with them?
I think somebody should. I think
It'll
somebody
be
should.
3 and 3 then.
I guess.
I think somebody should roll a stealth check and see if they can
Let,
get
let
close.
the
to it.
deceiver tell me what to do.
Oh.
Got your back.
All right, he's gonna go up to there.
What do you see?
I see a light.
Do you have a spell that could help?
Oh.
If I go up to it and
Have a
cast
spell.
identify.
Could we shine a light on it?
Yeah. Can I do?
Do you want to kill him?
I didn't read-
I'm totally joking.
I didn't redo my spells. I missing, so I'll just have the ones from last time. But I
Yeah.
have a detect evil and good. Can I
Okay.
use that?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I should.
What's
check
the
this.
range on it?
Oh, let me see.
Yeah. Oh, that is something that actually last time I should have checked too. That was a mistake on my
Does it
part.
tell you?
I don't think you were 30 feet away from the hag.
Too bad.
So yeah, it happened.
happened.
It's my bad.
Okay, so range area self 30 feet. I'll have to get
Well,
30
You
feet.
don't
I'm-
have to
a lot closer.
I'm 50 feet.
Okay.
If you go up, I'll follow you to 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go 30 feet.
Well,
Do you,
hold
does
on.
anybody else want to go with this 30
You're,
feet?
you're here.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh wait, how much?
a lot.
So
Okay.
repeat that spell real quick for me.
Um,
I'll look it up. Never mind. You're good.
okay.
She's like at least six,
I was-
she's at least 70 feet away.
I will say, so I'm not going
I
any
have
closer
range.
until some of the other group comes up. I think it's good for us to stay close together and not be too far apart.
So are you going up?
Yep.
All right. So take yourself within
30.
30, which would be 6 spaces.
From
Yeah.
here?
No, from
orange.
the actual light itself.
Oh boy.
You have to, yeah, just be back 5. You don't want to be 6 because
7.
no. You want to be 5.
5 because it has to be within
Oh.
cast.
Right. It has to be within 30 feet. So
Okay.
each square is worth 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you think of it. So if you want to be with, actually, you can go one more back. I'll let you go one more back.
So
I'm going to
As,
move further.
feet, so.
Can't believe I'm stuck with him
At-
again.
Stuck with
really,
Come on, guys. You need to
as
come up.
as she's moving up,
I don't have a good
I
feeling
also
about
think
this.
we'll move up.
Okay, where do you move up to?
I don't have a good feeling
I'm gonna
about
move
this.
up to right here,
I
just a little closer.
don't
Not quite,
don't feel good about this.
all the way up. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
So you cast it.
Okay.
You're good.
Mm.
Make sure you mark a spell slot.
Okay.
And you cast
I
it.
should have practiced how to do it. Okay. So how do I cast something?
So you actually just tell me that you cast it because
Okay, I
this is
cast
something I would tell you. Just mark
and
off
then
a
mark it
spell
on the
slot.
slot. Oh.
Yeah. You know where the slots are? Go up.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
So you cast, and you do get a hit from your good and evil, and it is undead.
See, I said it was a spirit from long ago, the armies of something that happened there. Okay.
What would happen if I
So,
open up my box?
So-
and let the-
So what'd you find out?
so it appears that it's not alive. It's undead.
Do you think it's good or evil?
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, you get a
Can we
sense
know-
of
can we know that?
evil from that. Yeah.
Evil.
Okay.
It feels kind of wrong.
What's that?
Feels-
I think you should back up now once you do that, just in case. Because if
Okay.
we're gonna investigate it, I think we should.
Well,
do it
guys, I
together.
think that we've seen all we need to see here. I'm gonna start to just walk the other
Okay, the
way.
second,
No.
second you do that,
Oh,
the
no.
second you do that,
Oh.
Babe, come back.
you
Pick it
take
up.
one step back. Go ahead.
One
Take,
step
take
back?
one. No, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, you're taking a step back too?
Should I do I have to roll something to move anywhere?
Not right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'll just
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
To move
you
one
can-
space.
you
You
Oh,
can
move
one
move
space.
The moment you move one space,
where was I?
You were
Was it?
6.
No.
Yeah, he let you be
Okay,
six.
one space.
Okay.
Okay.
all of a sudden, this purple light
Oh man.
goes right here. No, right here. Right there.
Oh.
And Martok, you also do the same thing. You move.
No, I was
Yeah.
telling them, hey, I think it's time that we go back, and then you
Okay.
started.
Okay.
So I think it's a little too late for that now.
You move. You move.
We should have listened to Rosemary.
So I'm where I
You know, I
am.
had a bad feeling about this. Nobody listens to me just because I talk to my.
I'm still hidden.
You think you are?
You think you are?
It's a spirit, so I guess it can.
Who knows?
Okay,
I don't know.
great. It's
Great.
useless.
Ambush.
Oh boy.
All right.
I'm dead.
I
Hmm.
don't know if we should
Now
move
they're not
back.
doing
I think
anything.
your
They're
next
just standing
step
there
Standing
right now.
there.
I think
They have
your
not
next
moved toward
move
you,
is
but they
to try
are
to move
floating and hovering
away from
above
it
the
because you
ground.
got-
I'm
you need to
gonna.
move
I
back.
do. I realize the purple one.
Do you realize the purple?
Is that
yes,
glowing?
everyone noticed it.
Okay.
Yeah, boom.
Can
like
I-
a
It's
light.
glowing,
Can
right?
I
Yeah,
just
it's glowing.
slowly? I'm just like slowly
Take a
walking
step back.
backwards.
Take
yeah.
one step back.
Yeah, of course.
A yellow light is
Oh
right behind you.
no!
Oh, come on.
Once again,
Oh, that one's
not
behind.
moving,
That.
just staying right there.
Can I?
Look how many he's got in the bag there.
Can I talk? Can I
I
attempt to
should
talk
stay on
to
the
it?
road.
Sure. You can attempt to talk to it. I think.
Oh, no.
You're the one with charisma.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Excuse me, yellow glowing
Thingy.
thing. Do you mean to block our path back to where we came from?
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. I'm gonna walk right up to it.
Okay. All right. As you do,
Oh, man.
pop, pop.
Oh,
You took 3 steps, right?
That's correct.
I'm gonna put this guy right there.
Hey, I see a
All
pattern
right.
forming.
So real quick.
Every time we take a step, one comes out.
Yep. All right, real quick. I have to figure out. Let's move this. Can I move this down here? Because I need to be able to reach some of this.
Yeah.
Move our mic here a little bit, and we're just gonna keep moving this down. You guys, we're so far ahead and all that ahead of. Urgh.
Okay.
Whoop. Okay. Good.
That's the friendly one.
My personality saes I didn't like what I heard, so I'm going up to engage.
Okay, so you're engaging. All
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for this.
right, roll an attack.
Roll it.
Oh, you're gonna actually attack it. Suppose we should.
Okay. Gotta get ready for you guys now. You're. How many are at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What does the
6.
Bible say?
I don't have to roll for initiative?
What's that? Nope.
Okay, so I'm just
What
gonna
about-
attack.
Yeah, what does the Bible say about defeating a spirit? How can we use that?
At the moment, I'm gonna try to punch it.
That's pretty biblical.
I wonder it's a light, so is
All right,
it
so did you roll your
tangible?
attack?
No, so I'm gonna.
Is it can you punch light? I don't know.
Okay, hold
We'll
on.
see.
I'm not in combat right now. Okay.
You're getting what's called a surprise attack.
Yeah, because I'm attacked, right? I'm going to attempt
We
to
don't
attack it.
We don't know if they're.
I just have a theory, since it's a spirit, it's something I can't tangibly like touch. Maybe
Mhm.
I'm going to use my firebolt on it.
So that you have to make a range attack for, and right now you
I'm
are
right
in
next to
melee.
it. That's why I
Yeah.
asked if I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess I'll just try a quarter step, which
Okay.
will tell us a lot.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, no.
Roll the hit.
6.
6 does not hit.
Oh wow.
Not only do you notice that you missed, like maybe you were expecting to go through it to some degree. Not only did you just not even go through it, you completely missed it, and you know you completely missed it.
Just swung right over.
Oh, so now we don't even know if it's
We don't even
Right.
know
tangible or
Now
not.
everyone can roll initiative.
but we do know something higher than 6.
Well, now we know it's going to be angrier.
Roll what?
What are we rolling?
Roll initiative.
Initiative. It's on the first page. You slide it
that was horrible.
over at the top. It'll say initiative.
I got a 6.
All right, hold up one
Oh
sec.
man,
I'm
Initiative.
holding.
I should have.
I do want that. I just need to get their initiative.
Right here.
Oh, there it
Underneath
is.
the Picture.
Okay.
Oh, it's up by the picture.
All right. So
Where's the picture?
Rosemary got
Oh,
6. Yes.
Initiative
Yes.
Okay.
should
Okay,
be.
roll it.
Martok,
okay.
what do you get?
I took that.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. Yet.
Okay. Anyone else roll initiative yet?
I got a 16.
All right. Blaze got a
Oh no! Oh
16.
no! +2. I got an 18.
18.
It gave me a +2. So
I got
Okay.
a 5.
All right.
2.
Martok got
You need-
5.
Your main objective is to
Okay.
try to just go away
18.
as far as you can from him. Don't be close to him.
And Petra,
She shouldn't move.
Yeah.
what'd you get?
Or
I think
2.
we're gonna need just spells for this one because
What'd you get?
A 2.
Petra? 2.
and Arrow's not gonna do squat.
Well, I wouldn't know if the quarterstaff does anything.
What does the initiative do? What is that?
It will depend on the tag.
Blaze and Mika, what is your dexterity, Blaze?
+2. 4, so it's 14. For
14. What's yours? Yours is higher, right?
My what?
Your dexterity.
I forgot how to find that.
First
Oh,
page.
+3.
Okay. So, Mika, you're up first.
Hey, I'm gonna whip out a candle.
A candle.
I'm gonna take out a
You
candle.
have
I'm
a
gonna
candle?
light it. Yeah,
Okay.
or
Go.
my lantern.
So use that to light your lantern.
That's an action.
That's your action.
Yeah.
Anything else you do? Whatever hidden you have is now
I'm
gone
gonna just stand
because.
there, I'm gonna swing it.
Okay.
She's just swinging on her candle. Okay.
Oh my
Thank you for that contribution.
Thank you for that. Hey, look. If
To
it
the
is an
bow.
evil
Everybody, I'm gonna whip out a
spirit-
candle.
If it is an evil spirit and light can defeat darkness,
It's afraid
then
of a
I'm pulling
flashlight.
out whatever light I have, man.
This
I
little
don't
light
have
of
a
Wow.
mine.
Bible. I don't have a Bible in my.
Yeah, so sing this little light of
Okay.
mine.
Okay, she's swinging a lantern.
All right, you're swinging a lantern. Is that your turn? Are
We're
you
gonna
moving
fight
at
light
all, or are you
against-
staying right there?
Don't move.
I'm afraid to move.
Okay.
First of all, hold on 1 second. I'm stealth right now.
Mhm.
If I take out this lantern, I'm clearly.
Oh yeah,
You're
I'm
not
over
stealth
here,
anymore, by
guys.
the way.
because you
Because
took
you
out the
just
lantern.
lit a flame.
Well, I know that's what I'm asking. I'm not.
Yeah,
stealth.
you're not stealth anymore.
How are you supposed to defeat spirits?
Well,
You haven't even done
we'll find
it yet.
out.
All right.
Maybe
I
your
mean,
lantern.
So
okay.
far, we've just swung at it, missed.
It's
So.
night
Hold on,
light.
do I have a bonus action?
You have a bonus action. You can disengage, dash, or you can
Dash.
bonus action hide.
I
With
can't
your
do
lantern.
any of those with a lighter in my hand.
No.
Well, you know,
I can't. Okay, with my other hand, can I pull out my? I don't know. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna just feel it out. So
Okay,
I'm gonna end my
alright.
turn there.
And your turn there. All right, Blaze, you're up.
Oh my goodness.
How far am I away from these each? I guess they're within 30
5.
feet.
Yeah, you're within.
Am I 30 feet of each?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, you're even.
I don't want to get right next to it, and I know usually I know my greatest strength is like the sword.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should, since I'm within 30 feet, if I should try to throw a javelin at it or not. What do you guys think? I don't know.
Up to you.
I mean, I know it's
You're
not
going
usually my, but I don't.
Can we still?
We don't know much about it to the point where I want to get that close up to it right now. You know,
Oh yeah.
do something. So, yeah, I guess I'll try that. So
So you're gonna throw a javelin.
I guess
Go
yeah,
for it.
because I'm within 30 feet. So
Which one?
I guess that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
So so what do I hit? I just hit the +5 in javelin here. Is that? I get a 15 total.
That misses. The javelin does not go through, but falls
that's
right
bad.
right below it.
How did I miss with a 15?
Yeah, well, they have
Anything else you're doing? Moving at all?
No, I'll let's see. I forget. Do you get penalized for moving back, even or just a little bit, or no, or no? I'll stay there for now. I'm within 30 feet. That's all. That's
Okay.
good. I'll
Is
stay
that your
there.
turn?
Yeah.
All right. The Will-O-Wisp's turn.
Or is it-
So
Your turn or
The
no?
Will-O-Wisp?
the
Yeah.
Will-O-Wisps.
Oh,
yeah.
So this
Oh,
one's
that's
gonna
what they're
come
called,
over
Will-O-Wisps.
here,
Like from
and this one's gonna come over here, and this one's gonna go over here, and this one's gonna come over here,
No.
and this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Babe, I want you to get
All
away
right.
from them.
So cool.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
That's your guy too, right?
Yeah.
You got it.
All right, so we're gonna
Go
start
ahead,
off
then.
with Martok, I think, since you get 2 to go here. Let's make sure I do this right here. All right, an 8 to hit,
Oh no.
that misses you,
Yeah.
and 11 to hit, misses you. All right, so those 2 completely miss you. This one on Rosemary.
Armor class.
You ready, Rosemary?
Mhm.
13 to hit.
No, that hits.
It hits. Okay, so we're gonna roll damage. Let's see.
We could have been walking up the stream, didn't we? That's right.
I mean, it was too enticing.
So 11
was.
points
There's
of
11.
damage to you. It was
Oh,
11 points.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, this one next to Mika is gonna
So she
go
lost 11 points.
Oh, man.
23 to hit.
Oh, jeez.
That will hit you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
10 points of damage to you. All right, and then to Petra,
Okay.
Oh, no.
22 to hit. Ooh, I just critted too. 24 to hit. Those both will hit.
Oh
So
man.
this is
I'm gonna
3. So 9 for the first hit.
Wait until you get the second one.
And 14 for the second
Oh,
hit.
wow.
Mm.
Okay, so
23?
Yeah. All right, bye guys.
It's not good.
Sorry, it was a really good idea actually.
23.
If that was a
Do I put it
mechanic,
on-
I could have built that mechanic maybe into it, but
do I put
I
23
didn't
on
have
here,
it until
right?
you did it. So
Damage.
It
Yeah.
was
I like the
actually-
idea.
It was a
23
good idea.
it was a great idea.
For allegory.
It was.
All right.
I just didn't. I just
I'm
didn't
gonna
include that into
Where are
the
you
build of
down
this
to?
specific
3.
thing.
She's at 3. Okay.
So you're at 3. Okay,
Oh man.
that is the Will-O-Wisp's turn.
Well,
Rosemary, you're up.
right?
Ah, yeah, and I need to heal somebody.
Yourself.
Yeah.
How many? What are you down to, Kelsey? Like how many points do you have right now?
I'm down to 16. So
Okay.
I'm on step.
Jessica's in the most.
Well, what's he down to?
Dude, I'm rock solid. I'm
Yeah,
on
they
top
missed
on
them.
always.
They missed them.
Too much
Okay.
tea, you know.
So I
Okay,
do.
I can-
Let me make a statement real quick, just because you're already down to 3 hit points, and thankfully it's not their turn for a while. Okay, but here's what I do need you to know about these specific creatures. You don't want to go down with these creatures next to you. Just keep that in mind moving forward. Okay.
They inhabit your body, don't they?
No.
Oh my
All right. So Rosemary, what you doing?
How can you?
Okay.
How can?
So I'm afraid to move, but to heal her, I have to be closer. I need to be within 60.
Yeah.
That
Need
needs
to be
to
within
100%
16.
I
Each of
know.
these
Get
is
away.
5, so
You did say that
10,
they're not.
20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, wait. Am I
Like 5
close
at
enough
3,
now?
right?
Am I within 60 feet of her?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Of this one?
Of her.
Of her? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You got that.
I cast Healing Word.
Healing word, bonus
Oh,
action.
nice. Okay.
Give her some
Um,
healing.
Okay. And
It was. I knew it was
So-
gonna be a bad idea. But it's
I
part of
kinda had a
the game.
all right, she gets 7
7
to
points
heal.
of healing.
7 points of healing.
Did his dagger do anything?
his javelin.
Now
He
it's
missed.
10.
You're like,
So-
thank you, Kelsey.
Thank
awesome.
We
you.
don't know.
The
He
hell?
missed it at
Thank
15,
you. Now I have to.
which is
Now you
pretty
need to
good.
run away.
So,
I think your next turn because he's an attack. Well, see if you can get away.
I have a theory though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have tried attacking it.
I was gonna say.
But I
You can still.
Oh, I can
It's a
still
bonus
try
action.
Yeah,
attacking.
because that was your bonus action to do healing
Okay.
word, right? But now you do need to know it's right next to you, so you can't use if you use your crossbow or something.
No,
like that,
I
it's
was
at
going to
disadvantage.
do my dagger
Sure, do your dagger.
because he's right next
I
to
want
me.
to see somebody hit it and see what happens. Oh man.
Nope.
Nope.
Two.
Two.
All right. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Oh,
You
wait.
kind of
Yeah.
you kind of swing, but you're like healing word, but you just kind of like miss it completely. You just couldn't see where you were aiming for. All right. So Rosemary, that's your turn. You moving at all?
No, because I'm scared. I'm scared to move.
Okay.
I'm scared.
All right, Martok.
Yeah.
I just
You're
have
up.
to hear Mark.
Don't you have an army of mice to
Come
Listen.
closer to me.
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that to take down the likes of me. So
Oh.
I am gonna cast. I'm gonna try. I really want to try that. I want to cast Firebolt on this one.
You're doing it at disadvantage because you have two will-o-wisps by you.
Is that?
Yep.
Yeah. I really. If I disengage though, I'm still gonna be. They're gonna have an attack of opportunity.
As you know.
See, I don't want that.
You know what? Sorry, guys. I forgot to roll for Abel.
All right.
My bad.
What's he gonna do?
He got really good initiative, so.
Oh.
Let's see. We'll put him. I'm gonna put him right after you, Martok. Sorry about that. That's my fault.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have him be at the end of the initiative. I'll have him go there, and then I'll put him in the initiative going forward.
Okay. I'm gonna try Flurry of Blows on the one in front of me.
Flurry of blows. Go
Yeah.
for it.
You know,
You
Oh.
didn't do an action yet.
oh, that's a bonus, right? Well, yeah, I don't know what action to do because they're on top of me, so I kind of want to like. All right, fine. I'm gonna just try to do. I'll just try to do the same thing as I tried before.
Quarterstaff?
Quarterstaff.
Yeah, yeah.
The one in front of me. This is gonna hit 23.
23 does hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
7.
7. Nice. Okay. You do see as you hit it with your quarterstaff, it kind of reacts a little bit. So you know that your damage is taking. So if there's any doubt about what kind of damage these guys take.
Okay. Yeah, bonus action. No.
Hold up. I think I'm doing that wrong.
I'm gonna get.
Let me look.
I'm gonna get hurt right now for physically attacking it.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. These guys are much harder than I remembered.
That's what we want to hear.
Well, we're all dead.
We're on. Oh, no,
Okay.
man. Okay.
Okay. So
So,
it takes half damage.
oh, it's like 3.5.
Yeah. So
Should we be level 4?
Wow, it takes half damage.
3 points of damage. To which kind? It was bludgeoning, correct?
Quarterstaff. Yes.
3 points of damage.
All right, so I'm gonna go for Flurry of Blows.
Same guy, right?
The same guy.
Yep. Go ahead.
Roll. Hit. See, 21.
21 hits.
Okay. Roll damage. I rolled twice, correct?
Yep. Well, you have to roll to hit twice, but
Yeah.
that's one hit.
Or
First hit
was 4,
was it 4 total?
and the second hit was 4, so 8. It was 8 damage.
You have to roll to hit again.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the first roll
Was a
was
four.
4,
Yeah, sorry.
so that's 2. Okay.
And then it wouldn't hit on the second one, so because it was a 10. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
So I got 2 damage out of that.
All right. No, you
Oh,
got
second hit,
you got
sorry.
5 damage. What's that?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's not very good.
Yeah. I was definitely expecting better from you. Not just
uh,
teasing. Okay.
I'm done with my turn. I guess.
Okay. Petra, you're up.
I'm pessimistic
Are you
about
gonna
this.
try to
I'm gonna
move
try and move away. Is that possible?
That's
Is that
sure.
Just so you know, if they have attacks of opportunity, there are 2 there. And if you move away from both of them, they both get attacks of opportunity on you.
Oh, never mind.
And with you
I think
being
that happened
low,
last time.
You may die.
Okay.
Or at least be stunned.
Is Sacred Flame an attack of some sort?
it is. It's a cantrip.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay.
What do I do?
I think it is a save for me. Let me double check on that. Sacred Flame.
Isn't going too well.
No.
Yes, succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So.
Nobody's dead.
Oh my goodness.
Not yet. Oh.
Oh, why?
Shoot. All right, so you do Sacred Flame, and it just seems to shake it off. It doesn't seem to have.
Man,
It doesn't
this
seem
is
to
not-
hit him.
Are we
The
cut out for
radiant
this?
damage.
Are we cut out for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. You never know.
He's not gonna
Are we
let the
gonna have
camp.
Are we gonna
He's
have
not
to?
gonna let the
This is
campaign
what
die.
makes it fun.
Are we gonna have to create all new characters by the way?
I'm not going to TKP you. All right. So,
He
Petra, anything
doesn't-
else you're doing?
He doesn't want to repeat the
Anything
mini
else I'm
fig, so
doing?
we're not
You have a
dying.
bonus action.
I
Yeah, you have a bonus action.
Which means I could do something like another spell.
Right.
Okay.
So, just so you know, good options for you right now would be either spiritual weapon, which you could cast, and then you
Yeah, I
have
was
another
wondering about that.
fighting instrument that you have, or doing healing word is a bonus action as well. So,
Healing word on me?
or whoever, yeah.
On whoever?
It's just
feel
bonus
bad.
action spells. I know that you
No.
have.
Well, whoever's the lowest. should
Because you
get it.
use a cantrip,
Yes,
you can use a
and
spell.
that's you.
Okay.
But
you-
you don't have to.
Well, you have
You are
16,
the
Yeah.
You have
I'll
two
do
surrounding
healing word on myself.
yeah. You,
Okay,
Heal
healing word. Go
yourself.
for it.
We need
Heal
to.
yourself.
Yeah. No, you need to.
So
Yes, we don't want her to die.
Wow.
I know.
It could happen. No, start doing the saving throws.
Okay, so I did the slot, and then do I have to roll a dice? Or?
Yes.
Yes, it should have the dice next to it.
Yeah, just hit it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and that will tell you how much you heal for.
13.
Nice. 13 points of healing for you.
Oh, so 13 points.
Should go up
Okay.
to 23, right?
Nice. Okay.
What we? Oh wow! So you're 23, or is it?
Okay. 23 or 26.
Nice.
All right. Petra, you done?
I'm still near them, so it's
That's
just gonna keep
awesome.
happening.
All right. Abel is going to go now. And let's see here. Abel does not like what he's seeing. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. You know what he's going to do? He's going to come.
He's gonna go after the purple one.
Oh, that's right.
He's
Hold
gonna,
up.
He's gonna run away.
Would Abel know that?
Okay, I'm gonna look at everything I have.
What I want to do.
I think Abel.
Too close to me.
Let's see. Let's do an intelligence check for Abel. You did not know that. Great. Great. 1, 2, 3. He's going to cast lightning bolts.
Okay.
Take that.
Go Abel.
It's only
Yeah.
helpful if I actually can.
And real quick, because I'm not even going to play this out exactly, because they're supposed to make dexterity saving throws against a lightning bolt. Not only would they probably do it because they're very, very dexterous, not only that, they're completely immune to lightning damage.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So all that he did, it
The
didn't-
waste.
even if they did save, they wouldn't be hit whatsoever. And I would say Abel realizes at this point and says, lightning damage does not work on these guys. And that'll be Abel's turn. But I'm going to put Abel back into the initiative, and he's going to go in between Blaze and the Will-O-Wisps. So, all right. Now we're back up to the top of the round with Mika.
I'm gonna use my short sword
Okay.
and
Get it.
attack that one.
Yep.
Damn it.
You should roll. Oh, 9.
9 doesn't hit.
These dice are loaded on this.
Yeah, you guys are not rolling well at
I
all.
need real dice. Maybe that works.
March, I've tried, but half damage. Not getting far.
I'm not going anywhere. I can't move. So.
Okay.
I guess.
You can try to bonus action disengage.
What is that?
You got the real javelin.
So bonus action disengage means they don't get an attack of opportunity on this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So where do you want to move?
Oh, I thought if I moved. Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move back here a little bit.
Okay.
Um,
Just like right here.
Or does that give them an opportunity of attack if you
So
move back?
usually, but
Not for
rogues
her.
have a special ability where they can use a bonus action to disengage, and
Oh,
they
okay.
can't get an opportunity of attack on you.
Gotcha.
So she's using her class right now. Is that where you want to be?
yeah.
You guys do notice, and I'll highlight this to you very quickly, that you moved away. First time anyone's moved, every time everyone's moved, things come up. Hasn't happened this time. Nothing pops up after Mika moves.
So guys, let's just leave. Let's just run.
I don't think we can. They're gonna definitely attack us.
Will they?
Oh yeah.
I really want to.
That's my move.
Okay, that's your done. All right, Blaze, you're up.
All right, I'm still within 30 feet, right? Or actually, I'm closer than that, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do. I don't want to get even closer. I'm gonna throw a javelin again.
So, okay, a couple things. You've already thrown your javelin. You only have one javelin.
Oh, you can
right?
only do that once. Okay.
You only have one javelin, right?
Oh, okay.
Right.
So I don't have it again for the whole entire. Oh, okay.
I mean, you can pick it up after the combat. If you run away, then you've lost your javelin.
If you let.
Gotcha.
If you live, right?
Mhm.
Another thing, if you don't mind me saying, can I help you guys out just a little bit here? Like, hit them with what, like, the best stuff you have.
Trying.
That's
it's
why
half
I
damage.
That's why I backed away. Because I needed
Yeah.
distance.
No, I
it's,
understand.
it's half damage. I mean, do we know basically from the clues of battle of what we've learned so
Yeah.
far everything we need to know about them, or would me using extract the attributes?
You can learn something from that, sure.
Okay, so that wouldn't be a waste.
I guess I'll move close and I'll hit him with my great sword.
Okay,
Have to
which
be
one are
within-
you moving toward? This one?
That one.
This
I
one?
guess, yeah.
Okay.
Fight mine.
He's kind of far away. Okay.
Okay, with a great sword, I have 20
You hit for 20?
to hit 20.
You hit. That hits.
Okay, so now I have
Roll
to do
damage. And what type of damage is this?
What do you mean? What cut?
Just let me know what kind of damage it is.
Oh, 5.
Total of 5?
Oh wait, plus I get bonus, so 8 actually.
8. And then what's
Yeah.
the damage type?
Slash.
So I believe
It's not bludgeoning.
I should
Melee
do a
weapon?
rage. I'm waiting.
Oh yeah.
I need to do
you
that.
should go into
damage
rage.
type is slashing.
Okay.
So 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh, that added on top of the 8, or that's just part
Cut
of
it
it?
half.
Four.
Oh
It
my
cut it in
goodness.
half.
They have a special ability of some sort.
Yeah.
Which is not so great.
No.
For us. For them, it's great.
All right. So Blaze, are you done?
You can attack more than once, right? But what's or no?
You have to
Oh,
use
okay.
something right right?
Um,
To attack twice. You do have a feat where you can attack twice, I believe.
Hmm.
You want me to look at it real quick?
yeah.
That's so annoying.
I'm happy.
I know you're happy.
So while in a frenzy, you can. By the way, did you
You have to
rage?
rage.
I haven't raged and we slept before, so I should have all of it. Yeah,
You should.
But you didn't rage in this.
I
fight
haven't
so
raged
far.
yet. I actually, I was
If you
just
had-
thinking after
If
that.
you
I
had
should.
rage as your bonus, you get another 2 hit points on. Yeah. Okay. So while you're in a frenzy, you can make a single melee attack as a bonus action for each of your turns after this. But if you remember, there's issues with being in a frenzy. But you're not, unless you're going to tell me right now that you want to go into a frenzy.
Yeah. Well, I think isn't that if you do it for a prolonged amount of time or multiple times is when you lose.
You look on
I thought it was if you did it multiple times. So you can make a single melee weapon.
Um,
Yep. This is a bad idea.
It's fun.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, so when you're raging, so right now you're not even raging. So you have to rage first, and then you can start frenzy. So you really need to make sure that you do that rage, okay?
Okay. Okay. Do I have to put in here that I'm raging and
You have to
get
tell
the
me.
bonus?
No,
points?
no,
Oh,
I
you
mean,
add it.
yeah, so there's a little box that you click if you're raging
Yeah.
right here. So
Yeah.
you just want to acknowledge that you rage. Now, you're not raging right now, so don't mark it. But yeah, when you rage, you'll do that. Okay, anything else you're doing, Blaze? I guess that's it, unless you're
I'm good.
moving.
Yep. I'm good.
All right, Abel's going to go again.
Oh, that was not a good idea using that. Okay. Magic missile.
All right. And I'm going to do it. Let's see. I'm going to do this at level.
That one's good because
I'm gonna do it at level 4 because I think that's going to be the best.
yeah, nobody's getting any good hits. I don't think we've had one.
Abel's about to get
half
some.
your damage.
It's force
Nice.
damage. Let me just check. Force damage.
But I'm thinking, how much damage do you need just to kill one? Thing. How high are they?
I don't know.
This is
All right. Here we go. Force damage.
this is daunting.
All right. He's going, by the way, after the purple one. So
Oh, thank
3,
you.
5, 8, 13, 7. 17 points
17?
of damage. Magic missile.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
17.
So the light kind of flickers a little bit. It's still there, but it definitely took some pain on that one.
Okay.
So hit him with lightning. Or with missile.
More
No.
missiles. He's the only one that's going to be able to
I know.
hit right now.
It's
Worth anything?
What does he hit? Which one?
The purple one. Okay. But 17 points of damage, and it definitely is dimmed. It's not nearly as bright as it was before. Okay. All right. Abel is up.
You just did it.
Oh, so Abel's done, I meant. The Will-O-Wisps are up.
Perfect.
We're going to roll some intelligence checks here
Oh,
for them.
no,
doesn't bode well
no.
for
They don't
me.
need to be smart.
Hmm.
They can be dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do this. Okay. So, good. Okay. This one, and this one, go out.
Ah!
I think he did that because he feels sorry for us.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
They're intelligent.
You don't know yet. All right, the next 4 are going to go. Let's see. So the one on Martok, they're going to attack you with a 10 to hit. 6.
I'm going to use my reaction.
What's your reaction when a creature misses you?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
So do I have to roll the hit DC, or would it be?
No, you. So
I'm using analyze creature reaction.
right, but you haven't hit. You have hit him with a flurry of blows, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it just happens automatically, I think.
Okay.
So this is what you learned about them. They are resistant to acid, cold, fire, necrotic, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and from non-magical attacks. So
As
as
my quarter stuff, it was never going to do anything.
it was always going to do half damage because they're
Yeah.
resistance to it, right? They're also immune to lightning and poison damage.
Goodness.
They can not be exhausted. They cannot be grappled. They cannot be paralyzed. They cannot be poisoned. They cannot be prone. They cannot be restrained, and they cannot go unconscious.
I have somebody feel like me
So-
leave alone.
Okay, so the one thing I want to know, I guess, is then out of all those resistance, what do I have that actually does full damage.
Full damage.
'Cause
Probably
it's
nothing.
bludgeoning, and I
Probably
have
nothing
fire.
from you. Well,
dart?
yeah. Yours,
Dart.
fire, right? What damage is that? Fire? No,
Yeah,
you were on it.
cantrip. No, this one. Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't actually.
Fire
do
damage.
anything.
Yeah.
Do anything.
Right. The fire.
So you said it was immune to fire.
No, it's not immune. It's
I thought
immune
that's-
to lightning.
I can't use my
and
great
poison
sword
damage.
because they're immune to
I thought I heard
slashing.
that. Okay.
No, fire's
Or
good.
You'll just take half damage.
Okay.
And what's your darts?
Piercing.
Pierce. It's resistant to
Yeah,
that.
I think it.
So,
can
all right. So
spells
let it
can go
continue.
back.
It's going to attack you, Blaze,
Why?
with a 15. What's your AC or what's your AC
Armor class.
armor class?
What's my armor class?
Yeah,
Really high.
I think it's high. Armor class
Oh.
15 to hits.
Oh really?
Yeah, just-
no.
Oh wow.
He
I
is
thought
a
it had,
15.
I had a really high armor class. Or maybe you have high.
He has high hit points.
Have high. hit
3
points.
points of damage to you, good
3
sir.
That's not
points.
too
I'd
bad.
love to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
so I start
it
out
rolled
at
really
40.
bad.
I know
All
he
right.
has like 42.
By the way, the reason you got hit so hard, Petra,
Yeah.
was because it rolled a crit on you, which is a
Oh, rolled a
natural
what?
a crit, which is a
Oh.
natural 20. So I rolled a natural 20. That's why it did so much damage to you.
Okay.
All right. And then the one right next to you, Petra, is going to try to attack you. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, do I have to say?
Yeah. Does it hit? Armor
it hit?
class.
You're
What's
Oh,
your
armor
class?
class.
I'm pretty sure it hits you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Let me see. Armor class 13.
13, yeah, it hits you. All right, here we go. 1. So 7 points of damage to you.
Okay. Okay.
And that is their turn.
I have another question about what I just did before. Would I know if they get an attack of opportunity from my?
You do not know.
Oh, that would not tell me.
No.
Okay.
What was it? Read it real quick for me.
When you hit a creature with a flurry of blows, you can analyze it. Whenever an analyzed creature misses you with an attack, you then can immediately use your reaction to make an unarmed strike against this creature if it's within your reach. This benefit lasts until you finish a short rest. Additionally, when you analyze a creature, you learn all of its damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, and condition immunities.
Yeah, so that doesn't include
tell.
that. Doesn't
Okay.
include. But you do get a hit on it, which you didn't do.
Yes.
That is true.
So you want to do a hit?
Yeah.
Which one are you trying to hit?
The
The yellow or
yellow one.
okay? Go for it.
I have to hit.
Have to?
I think
Or
it's an
the
unarmed
yellow.
strike that you have
Yeah.
to do.
So
Yeah.
everything I do
20.
is half.
20
I think
hits.
things that'll help be more is like spells.
7.
7. So
For me.
3. It's bludgeoning, I guess.
mhm.
Sometimes.
You're whittling away. It's taking some time. You're starting to see it kind of dim a little bit. It's not out by any means.
No,
but
it has less damage than the other ones.
What's
It
that?
has less damage than the other ones.
The other one's really bad. Yeah. All right. So that's the Willow's turn. Rosemary, you are up.
Oh.
Oh,
One
yeah.
more thing.
Yeah.
If they both missed me,
Yes.
would I also? I don't.
Because you only get one reaction.
only get one reaction.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's why I asked which one you want to hit.
Great.
All right. I'm going to attack this one
How?
with my bow.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. That was the wrong one.
It's piercing. Right?
Yeah, isn't it?
Hold on. Rolled the wrong one first. It's not gonna do anything. It's a 7.
This just completely misses.
All right. For my bonus action,
This is not
I'm
fun.
going to do healing word.
Mhm.
She's still the one that's most hit. Okay.
Well, now you're
16
back
out of
now.
26.
It's not too-
Alright.
Aren't you
Not
16
too
too?
bad, but
What are
I don't
you?
know what they're.
Aren't you 16 too, Kelsey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should.
I'll send it to her. I don't have anyone next to me,
Um,
so I'm not too concerned at the moment. So 5 of healing to you.
Aw, thanks.
5 points of healing.
That's so nice.
Excellent. Rosemary, anything else you're doing? Moving at all or anything?
Thanks.
You're being suspicious.
Uh,
I know. The second fight too.
No.
She did that
No.
last time.
Staying right there?
No.
Okay.
Nothing's near me.
Martok, you're up.
Again, why can't you people actually make a hit on
Wow.
this?
You're talking to them.
Yeah, you know I always talk smack. They've missed.
So far, he's
Four
backed it
hits,
up.
man.
You know.
They're not much for talk. They're not much for talking. It's one.
You know, I guess I will. I don't have really any options.
Yo, the other one says something to you. What language do you speak?
Oh, man. I know I'm Elvish. I know I speak.
Common.
Yeah, where was that on this?
I know
Let's see.
languages. How do I check that?
Oh,
Can I learn
let's see
something?
where it's
That'd be cool.
here. Proficiencies.
Other, yeah,
Oh, I know some.
goodness.
No.
Oh wait. I think it's in here. Actually, okay. I just Dwarvish is my actually.
Dwarvish.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you would actually know in Dwarvish. The other one says to you, "Consume."
Oh, that gives a lot of information there.
you
I think we already knew
That could
that,
go in-
that they wanted
That
to
could go in so many different directions.
But one of the key things is to know is speaking a different language.
Yeah. So you're about to consume my fist.
Go for it.
Ah, you go for it,
Nice.
When he says it. Usually happens.
No, I'm gonna go for my first. Is gonna be the quarterstaff
Okay.
attack again.
Yep.
And I'm actually gonna attack the one in front of me still because it has damage on it.
The yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, that's not good. 7 doesn't hit.
7 does not hit.
I can try a bonus action, I guess.
Yep,
Flurry of blows. 14.
14 misses.
Okay, I guess I'm done at that point.
You get 2 flurry blows,
Oh, that's true.
unless you weren't doing unless you weren't using a key point.
No, I'm using a key point.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
get another hit.
That's also 7.
7, yeah, that misses.
Yeah. All right. Now I have 1 key point left. Fair enough.
All right, is that your turn then?
Yes, that's what.
All right, Petra, you're up.
I was looking through my equipment. Do I have an amulet? Do I always wear it? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't have to do anything with it. It's already on me. Right? Okay. Never mind. I will do inflict wounds.
Okay, what kind of damage is that, real quick?
Oh, never mind. Necrotic damage. So it doesn't.
Yeah, so just so you know, that's going to be resistant. Oh, wait, hold up. I said that wrong.
Hit the
No, that would be good.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry.
did say it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is resistant. Sorry,
Okay.
I missed it.
Never mind. So it won't even take half. It just.
It will take half.
It will take half.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Everything
kind of
I
on
have
life
takes only
support
half.
next to you.
Pretty much
so-
everything I have
Just
is
a reminder that this one right next to you is.
Pretty much done.
I mean,
It's got dim light.
it's very dim.
Okay, I'll do inflict wounds.
Okay.
I always don't know what to do. Okay. These dice are not good. 14.
14 misses.
Okay.
It's like 18. Is that it?
I think it's 20.
Okay.
You think?
Two
Reward
slots to
risk
do.
kind of spell, but yeah, that's nice try.
Okay.
If you had hit, you would have killed it, I'm sure. So,
Okay, I'll try it next time. I have
Yeah.
2 slots.
Yep.
Left, so.
anything else you're doing?
No, can I do anything else?
Not really. Yeah, because you just use a spell. So
If I move, will it have like an opportunity to hit?
you're not sure yet.
Find out.
I'm not sure.
You're
Nobody's tried it.
no one's tried to move away from it.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
I won't
All right.
risk it.
Petra is done. Mika, you're back up.
I'm gonna, I guess, yell out in Dwarvish, saying, I'm gonna say, "Who are you? What are you?" Is that an action or is that just like?
No, I'll let you have that. Are you looking at one specifically?
No, just in general.
All right. Yeah, you don't notice any difference.
Okay.
Nothing seems to happen.
So then,
Make a perception check, just real quick.
okay.
Maybe I'll tell you.
No,
if
that's
something.
on vibrate.
Perception. 12.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
Can like, there's really nothing I can do. This might be a little bit far-fetched. Can I take out my oil from my bag, throw it at one of them, and then throw a candle? They light on fire.
Sure, you can attempt to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So you're going to go up to one, pour oil on it, and then light it. Is that correct?
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, which one are you doing this to?
That's impressive.
I'll
Purple
do this
one.
guy
Oh.
here.
All right, so you come up to him, you
That's
take
gonna make
oil
him mad.
out, and you light it. Roll a d20.
This is very creative.
What a weird request there, but hopefully it works for us.
Oh, geez, 6.
So you try to dump it, and it just kind of wiggles around, and you kind of miss some of the oil. And then you try to light it, but there's not a lot of oil on it to light because it kind of all fell off.
Waste. And then the candle, is that included? Like the candle?
Because there's no oil to light it. It's all fell on the ground.
All right. Okay.
I need to see. if
Bonus
that's
action?
good.
Yeah.
For now, I guess I'll just stay there.
Can you
Okay.
major props for creativity?
I'm just trying to.
It's good. If you had rolled higher, I would have given it to you
I
for
just
sure.
have
If
to
you
do
had rolled a
damage and
10 or
all.
higher, or maybe even up to an 8, I might have even given it to you. But a 6, I can't really give that to you. A 6. So, okay. So, anything else you're doing, Mika? Done?
That's all I can do.
All right, Blaze, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to do a melee with my great sword.
Sure.
Them. I rolled a 25 for hit,
That hits.
and I'm raging too.
Yep.
Do I have to say it first? And now, do I need to just do?
Yeah,
Damage?
because you didn't. You need to tell me before you roll, but I'll give it to you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
I'll give it
okay.
to you.
Oh, I should say it before. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now, should I do the damage, or whenever you're
Yes,
ready?
do the damage.
Okay. Comes up to 16.
16, and what? It's slashing, correct?
Yes.
Plus your rage.
Yes.
So you know what rage is, right?
+2.
It's always +2 for you.
Okay, so it's 18, right?
Yeah.
So then, and then it's half, so I get 9.
You get
right?
10 because the rage counts.
Oh,
toward,
that's okay.
So they get the full dose of rage.
Okay. And since I hit, I maintain my rage going into the next one, right?
Correct.
Okay.
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 Anything else you're doing, Blaze?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
That's all. I just.
Purple's up.
Imagine.
Oh,
I gotta remember to
I
let
think
him
he
know. I didn't know I
has
had to
to,
tell him
right?
first.
I think that's the thing that's worst.
That's still
You can't do it high, but it's a guaranteed hit if he does it. So I think that's what he has to do, right?
It did well the last time.
He's trying to help you guys, so that's what he would do. So, all right. So 4,
What's this?
Towards the purple.
2, 3.
What are we doing?
Happy
Oh,
purple.
he's
Happy
attacking?
purple's next to
Yeah.
me.
He's,
All right, this one's dead.
Yeah.
Thank you, purple.
oh, look at that! You got
And
21 points,
so-
and you're not near
And then
anything.
he's going for this one. So 2, 3.
So they come over here and help us with that one. Huh?
Yes,
No, you don't have to.
I will.
2, 3, 4, 8.
We got 2 people here.
8 on green.
That should be looking not so healthy.
That one is hurting.
Yeah.
The green one?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
After
That
all
one's
hits.
definitely flickering as well now. Still there, but definitely still flickering. All right.
I want to hit it
That's
one more
Abel's
time.
turn.
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
Just looking at my oil flask thing here, it says that if it lands on the ground, the oil falls to the ground, it can still be lit for 1 minute. So somebody else can light it. If it's on the ground around this little light thingy, somebody can technically still light it, correct?
Sure. I'll just let you drop the Kindle real quick.
Okay.
You gonna do that?
I mean, is that okay? My turn is passed, so
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Good research. Look at that.
All right.
I have to remove one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to remove one.
Does it?
All right.
Does
So
that do anything though?
that's
Yeah, I'm
a good
curious.
question.
Do you want me? Should I roll again?
No, I'm rolling. All right. I'll say as you do that, and Blaze hits and everything, and the fact that he's so low in damage, he is also flickers out.
You're fired, you know.
He only had 4 points of damage, so he was hurting.
I don't know. Everything's just over by
It's okay.
you, right?
I got this.
We gotta all come over and help, though. I mean, like seriously.
You guys.
Those things
He's
can't
by
hit you
himself.
at all. They're awful. All right. All right. You know what?
The only way I can hit him is by melee tech
I'm like
anyway.
full
So
health.
I
So
think, yeah, I'm really high in my health. So unless something crazy,
they've never
happens.
hit unless they just hit now.
They're going to attack you, Martok.
Let's bring it.
All right. First one,
So confident.
13,
Nope.
24, and a crit. That one
Yeah.
hits you.
That was,
All right. So this is double damage.
okay. Let's do it.
No.
So 8,
All right. Can anybody help you a little bit?
12. So
Oh,
8 plus 12 is
no.
22 points of damage.
I'm down.
You're down?
You're down.
Oh,
Oh no.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
Before which one attacked me? Because
they both did.
Okay.
do it.
that
I
means-
can't do
Wait,
it.
wait,
react.
wait. No. We'll do this one attacked you. That one succeeded. Sorry. man.
Do I get a reaction before or no? Because it says that when they miss, it says.
Oh, because the one missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the first one missed.
Yeah. I'll give you the. Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't hit 14.
14 doesn't hit.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm down.
Okay.
So wait, no.
So
Can I do?
when do you guys?
Oh,
have
it's
to
a
give
good
'em?
thing they're the only two right now.
Can I do spare the dying, but only on my turn?
Well, you said it's not.
You can, but you have to be up on him. You have to be touching him. That's his touch spell.
You said
So,
it's not good to
yeah.
be down by them too.
Correct.
No.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
But here's the good news: the will-o-wisp just went. You have a whole turn order to do something to make sure he's not at that point.
All right, so somebody's got to give him a little healing to get him up.
Rosemary, you are up.
I'll do it.
Hey, I will want. Well, first I'll use my attack and try and see if I can hit
With an
the.
arrow.
Yes, I'll
Go
try
for it.
and hit the yellow with an arrow.
Okay.
15.
15 does not hit.
Nah. And then I will take my bonus action of healing word.
Great. And are you gonna do that to Martok? Yes.
Yes.
Go for it. Give him some healing.
Martok will be back in the game.
7.
Okay, so you are still prone on the ground, but you are
Conscious.
not you're conscious, right? You're not down. So what I was saying before doesn't apply
Okay.
because you now have.
And if
some
I
hit
get
points.
up, that's gonna take an action, right?
It's going to take half your movement when on your turn to get up. Yeah.
What was he below 0?
Rosemary, anything else you're doing?
I was down.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought you wanted
No.
to got back up.
I'm
Above
good.
0.
I'm on the ground.
He's on the ground. All right. So Rosemary's done.
do you feel
Martok,
better?
it's your turn. You're on the ground here.
Okay. All right.
A little bit.
He's just like, boom, got knocked out. Came right back. Oh.
You okay over there, Marta?
I felt better.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the half of my movement.
Okay.
So to get back up.
That's 2.
I mean, the one that's in front of me, the yellow one, is not the one that attacked me, correct?
The yellow. Well, both of them attacked you.
Yeah, the one that I meant that took me down.
The yellow one took you down.
Oh, okay. So obviously I'm really angry at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Obviously, I'm really angry at it. Are either of them flickering, or are they both
No,
pretty strong?
They're pretty strong.
so I'm gonna go for
The yellow one's kind of,
I'm gonna go for quarterstaff.
Okay.
We're gonna
21.
21 hits.
I'm gonna have to go up in melee action against them. 'Cause
7.
I don't have anything I can do. from
7.
distance.
So 3 points.
Okay. And I'm gonna use flurry of blows, my last one.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
Okay. Rolling for damage. 7.
7.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll again. 22
22 hits. Nice rolls.
and 5.
It is now very much flickering.
How do you like that?
Still there.
That's fine.
All right. So Martok, you're done.
I'm done.
Petra, you're up.
My energy.
No more key.
I have no more.
Inflict wounds, but do I have to be close?
I believe it's a touch, is it not?
Oh,
A touch spell?
Yeah, it says touch.
Yeah,
that
so you
means
have
I
to be up.
What's your
touching it.
movement?
Can I go up to it?
I don't think you
Oh,
are
no.
going to make it, but you can at least move that direction.
Okay.
How long? How
so
much?
how much was your movement speed? 30, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get up to there.
Okay.
Now you can use your action to continue walking, and you can do another 30 feet. Or so you'd be able to be up real close next round, but it would
Next
use your action to do so.
Oh, okay. Can I do anything else? Can I do? Hold on 1 second. I could do another spell, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Can I do Sacred Flame again or no?
That's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Because I don't.
On which one? The yellow or the blue?
The one that's flickering already.
So the yellow.
Okay.
So he succeeds. So no damage.
Hmm.
Let's try. Anything else you want to do? You do have a bonus action if you want to use it.
How do I know I have a bonus action? I will say it.
I know you have a bonus action.
Oh, okay. And then bonus action. Can I do Sacred Flame again?
No, but you can do either Healing Word or Spiritual Weapon because you did use a cantrip, so you haven't used a spell yet.
Okay, I will do. I'll do healing. Wait. I'll do Healing Word.
Can I make a suggestion
Yeah, I
for you,
don't
if you
know.
are willing? You have not tried Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
You want to hit this thing?
Yeah.
You can try with a Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, I'll do that.
So what you're going to do is you're going to create a spiritual weapon. You can do it anywhere within 60 feet of you, which these are well within 60 feet of you.
Oh, yeah.
So the spiritual weapon now appears over. What does your spiritual weapon look like? You can make it look like anything you want. You can literally make your spiritual weapon a cupcake in the sky if you want. It can be whatever you want it to be.
What should my weapon be, guys? I don't know.
It's you. It's all you.
Either serious or ridiculous.
I'd make
Okay.
like a flaming pig or something. Just flying through the air.
A bird. You throw a bird.
Hmm,
An eagle in the sky. I don't know.
yeah. I'll do. That's a good idea. Okay, maybe I'll do an eagle.
An eagle.
Like
So
a
all of a
bird.
sudden, a spectral eagle appears right over this creature, and you may make your spiritual weapon attack.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like an eagle's
An
always
eagle's coming.
save them. All right, so then I press it. Oh, my dice are so bad all the time. 6.
Yeah, 6 misses,
Oh
unfortunately.
my goodness. Okay.
And
And I used up all the.
but just so you know, if you had hit, it would have been force damage, and force damage is what Abel's been using with the magic missiles. So that actually would have been helpful if you could hit, just so you know.
Okay.
All right. So spiritual weapon. Okay, so you're all done with your turn, yep?
Yeah.
All right. So Mika, you're up.
I don't know.
Shoot. That's what my guys yell.
Take him down, Nicholas.
Yeah.
There really isn't much I can do. A melee is a. I can't use that on them, right?
If you go up to him, you can make a melee attack on him.
Yeah, but they can't be.
Like half. It'll probably be.
It would be half either way. No matter what you do, whether you shoot him with a bow or you hit him with a dagger or you hit him with a sword, they're going to take half of it because you're a rogue and they're a little bit resistant to you as a rogue.
Unless she tries the oil thing again. That
Only
was fire
second
damage.
I was thinking about going into my tinder box and getting out. I
You
have
have the
the
magic
I
missile.
have
Covered in
Fighting with a
slots.
tinder
I was
box?
gonna light it and throw it,
Okay.
2 more slots for the first one.
but
You want me to do that?
I'll try to hit one with my arrow, I guess.
Okay.
Or I'll try to hit
Sure.
this yellow dude.
Yellow dude, go for it.
24.
24 hits. Roll your damage. You do get sneak attack as well.
4.
4. Roll your sneak.
Which one's that? Oh.
Sneak attack.
6.
And that one flickers out.
That's right.
Wow, she killed like 2. The light one, the oil one, and then
All right.
I had 1 left.
Now I'm still.
One
Oh, is it?
Anything else you're doing? Bonus action?
No.
Blaze, you're up.
Okay. I was gonna go to the other one, but now I'm going to melee against the blue guy over there. So.
Yeah.
You can't make it.
15,
Oh, I can't get that
You have
close.
30 feet, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as you can get.
I don't have anything I can do from a distance because I don't have my javelin. So.
Correct.
So that's all I can do, really.
Pretty much. Yep.
That really stinks. Okay.
Okay.
I guess I can't do anything.
All right. Purple is up.
I didn't know. I thought you could just go right up to mine.
By the way, if you don't get hit until your next turn, you lose your rage.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Okay.
All right. Abel's turn. Goodness. What can you do here?
I think he could probably
Can
move
he
up
do
into the
missile again?
Yes.
All right.
I really don't like it.
4, 6, 11, 12, 13. Boom. Hits hard.
Oh, nice. I want magic pistol.
This is one of my favorite. One.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's hurting. He's starting to flicker. He's flickering. All right. Abel's turn is done. All right. Intelligence check. He does not do well on his intelligence check. All right. So he is going to attack Martok.
Let's bring it.
15 hit.
Nope.
Misses.
I'm gonna use can I just use my yeah. Okay. Come on. No. Sucks.
No, that misses. All right, Rosemary, you are up.
I'm gonna try my crossbow again.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get decent. Nope. It's a 9.
9 misses.
Okay. My bonus action, I'm going to use healing word on Martok. Yeah.
How many spell slots do you have left? This your last one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a horrible throw. But anyway, you get 6.
6 points of healing.
Thank you kindly.
Anything else you're doing?
Sound like a
You
cowboy.
feeling better, Martok? Okay.
Martok, it's your turn.
Remember
Stand
this next time
right
I
in front
call
of you.
over a rabbit.
Man, I don't know who else speaks Dwarvish, but I'm just like, it's your time.
Isn't that much for talking?
In Dwarvish.
Okay. In Dwarf. Weird groan in Dwarvish.
Weird groan in Dwarvish.
All right. Yeah, that's the same thing. Quarterstaff
Okay.
again.
Go for it.
22,
Hit.
8.
Okay. Half to 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Still up.
There's nothing else I can do. I've used all my key.
You can use it as an unarmed hit as a bonus action.
Right. It's
That's
just
what monks get.
yeah.
That's when they become
So
monks.
I
You
guess
get
I'll
one more
use
hit.
the unarmed strike then. 21.
21 hits.
6.
Oh wow!
I told you it was your time. And I just make like a huge right hook and it's just I don't know. Is it a fireball? I don't know. How does my fist destroy it? I don't know.
Oh, you want to know how
Yeah.
So you go in and you punch and it just it seems to your arm goes in and then just evaporates. That sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well done.
I only lost 3
Defeated the
points the whole
will-o-wisps.
time. I have 30.
Oh, wow.
That's
What
crazy.
happened to those other two that left?
Yeah, the other two.
So pretty much my thinking was with these will-o-wisps, they no longer exist if they go out. They're gone. They're gone. They're forever gone. So if I did an intelligence roll with them to see when the purple one went real far down, I wanted to know who was going to be like, nope, we're out. You know what I mean? And only 2 of them were smart enough to figure out that they need to go out. Fortunately, it wasn't the purple one because the purple one was the one that needed to leave. But that kind of leveled the playing field a little bit for you guys. And then from then on out, they always failed their intelligence checks. So they all stayed in the battle.
So Markov was right. His time did come.
You're right.
Um,
By the way, just so you know, because I was really excited to try to use these, I was also nervous because I didn't know exactly how many to put in. I was trying to figure it out a little bit. Because I just think this is cool, right? As a bonus action, a will-o-wisp can target one creature it can see within 5 feet, and if it has 0 hit points and is still alive, the target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw against this magic or die. If the target dies, the will-o-wisp regains 10 hit points.
wow.
So actually, I even played it wrong because you went down. It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was an action. He could have bonus action at that point in time. Both of them could have done that
Yeah.
to you. So you would have had to make 2 Constitution saving throws. So anyway, you're lucky you didn't die.
Yeah. I'm gonna role play, I guess. This.
I told you we shouldn't have left the road. Well, this was eventful.
Listen.
I think those were something I read about. I think they were will-o-wisps. Martok, I think you ought to know that you're really lucky to be alive.
I'm not lucky. It's called skill.
No, you should be dead right now. I'm just letting you know.
Did you see what I was able to do?
Yeah, I saved your life. That's what happened.
Thank you kindly.
There was no skill.
I
For you.
listened. I appreciate all of your
life.
efforts. You guys did a good job, team.
We inflicted destruction and pain.
Anyways, I'm gonna search around the battlefield, this immediate area, to see if there's anything that might have been left behind, maybe by other people
Yes.
who were in battle.
Please do.
Is it time I can pick up the javelin? Or
Roll.
no?
Yeah, you can go pick up your javelin. That's fine. Roll a investigation check.
Can I pick up my arrows
Yes. Roll a d20.
18.
for me?
Did you have
18.
anything?
Yes.
Yeah, on investigation.
18. All right. So you look pretty thoroughly around, specifically where the first will-o-wisp was. And you actually find a few things. You find 2 rings that one might wear as jewelry or something like that, but they seem to just be special. And you also find a pair of boots.
2 rings and boots.
2 rings and a boot.
Oh,
Rolled a 2.
Okay, so with the 2, you don't
I
get
can't
you don't
find
get
my
any of your
arrows.
arrows back and forth. They're all either broken or lost.
I
You
need to
can't
take
find
them out of my inventory. How
um,
many today?
Yeah, remember, I think you use at least 3, right?
It's 2 or 3.
Something like that.
2 rings and okay. Can I show these rings to the rest of the party to see if
Sure.
I
Just
found
the rings?
in the boots, everything I found,
Sure.
just holding it in my hands.
Yeah.
I found all the stuff, Does anybody know anything about these rings? Is there anything to know? Did anybody recognize?
Is there
Or the
any?
boots? I found these boots.
You like a perception check or something?
Do you want me to take some time and I can identify what they are?
Yeah, if you could.
I'm going to need like 30 minutes if that's okay.
Can we take a rest here?
Sure. Yeah. All right. So while Abel's doing his ritual casting of identify, you guys can be taking a short rest. Which, if you guys remember the hit points and everything last time, how to do that, you get certain things back with your short rest.
What, if I only lost 3 points, do I get them all back in 30 minutes? Or I mean, I only went down to 39.
You just do short rest like last time.
Where do we hit that? Is that some?
By the fire, the campfire.
Yeah,
looking
fire.
thing.
Oh. Oh, so we hit that and it does it itself?
Hit take short rest. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
it says reset maximum HP. Does the spell slots I get them back or no? Or only on a
Remind
long
me
rest?
ask after this episode and stuff because I don't remember off the top of my head.
So it doesn't give your hit points back.
I know.
It's
So I
just-
play a wizard a lot, and the wizards often do, but that's a special thing for wizards. So I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
how many spells a cleric gets back on a short rest.
Do we get our hit points back then?
You do a short rest, so you
I
can get
did,
some of
but
them.
it didn't do anything.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
didn't appear-
mine's not doing
it did not appear
either.
to actually give you anything. for
Yeah,
your
it didn't
short
get me
rest.
anything.
Oh,
Oh, it says automatically apply healing with dice
Mm.
reset.
for me, I have to actually hit the fact
Reset
that I took
max.
a short rest.
Oh, will that do something if you do that?
Hmm.
Oh,
Just automatically.
it didn't do anything.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, there we go,
Honestly,
there we
you guys
There
don't
we
really
go.
need to worry too much about a short rest because there's nothing.
go. It did work. You have to hit on here. You hit short rest, and you have to hit that, and then you hit short rest, and it'll roll with that.
For some reason, it dropped my.
Either way, remind me, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this afterwards because it's going to bog things down a little bit. And it doesn't really matter because you guys are heading to a long rest in just a little bit.
I was gonna say I hit short rest and it took my hit points down to 35 max when it's normally 42.
Oh, we had that problem last
Remember it
time.
happened last time? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Wait, never mind.
I need to remember to stop leaning back as soon as I lean back.
Short rest.
What was yours? 45?
42.
Oh, mine went down too.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Instead of adding, you actually dropped it down.
Now my max HP is 21 instead of 26.
Fix that. I don't know how you fix it. Maybe in settings.
I don't know. All right, it's still not quite right.
I
but
didn't
we'll-
want to take that much.
Remind me afterwards. We can check it out a little bit.
Oh no, that's good. How did you even do that? Did you go to settings to do that?
Well, the way I did it here was I went here and I did override.
Oh,
So
okay.
it still says 35 in parentheses, which is not right, but I'll have to fix it later. Okay. All right. Either way. All right. So after your short rest, Abel says,
Well, this ring here, it's called a ring of regeneration.
Are we
and-
all gathered together again?
"Sure." It doesn't matter if we're out of combat, really.
If you're wearing it every 10 minutes, if you don't have all your hit points, it gives you hit points every 10 minutes. So it's really good if you're out of combat or something like that, and it can just heal you as the day goes on.
If I'm in combat, it doesn't work.
Well, I mean, it does, but it's just once every 10 minutes. So,
Combat's trapped. Yeah.
and then this one is a ring of animal influence. So you can, use it to speak to animals and have friendships with animals and things like that.
I think that should go.
And these boots here, these are the boots of speed. You can use them to kind of run away real quick or something like that, and you can use them that way. So that's what they all are.
Oh,
So more
Thank you. I appreciate you doing that for me.
Oh yeah, sure, of course, yeah.
Listen, we've got off to a rough start.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I'm gonna say that you're tolerable.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's quite the compliment.
I feel like I've gone in ways that I thought at first you really, really liked me, but then you lied to me, and then it didn't seem like you liked me, even though you lied to me. But now even when I told you you almost died, you didn't believe me, but I appreciate you saying that now. So I'm really confused.
That's a high compliment.
Oh, okay. No, I'll take it as a high compliment. Thank you very much. Yeah, very nice. Yes.
So what are we gonna do with these things?
So do you have 2 rings and
Listen,
boots?
guys. Oh boy. Listen, there's clearly 3 things here. And since obviously I was the one who did the bulk of the translational issues and all these other things that we had going on, but I'm a nice guy. So I would like to give one of you guys a ring. Because I think it's fair.
I think.
So I would give the ring of regeneration to someone. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it here on the ground. I'm just going to walk away. And I'll let you guys decide who should get this ring of regeneration.
Yeah, we should roll for it.
I was gonna say, let's roll.
Abel's gonna cast a spell on you.
What did I do wrong?
He's gonna cast suggest on you real quick.
Because you're being a jerk.
I am not. I'm literally giving you guys stuff.
You're giving us one thing.
There's
It's
4
right now
other-
he's gonna cast spell cast. These let's see here. Okay. So you can make, where is it? A wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, 11.
All right, so you fail. So you have to do what Abel tells you to in the suggestion, okay? Whatever he tells you to do, you have to do it. All right. He says this.
Leave all of them in the middle.
So, okay. So I just placed them down.
What is there?
Yeah.
2 rings and boots? Or?
So 2 rings and a pair of boots.
Question. Am
Yeah.
I aware that he's done this?
So no, you're not aware until the next 8 hours.
So in 8 hours, I'll be aware.
Yeah.
I know who's getting punched in the face in 8 hours.
Oh,
That's funny. You walked away.
It still doesn't solve the issue that there's 5 other people in the party and there's 3 objects.
Who has the lowest hit points?
I'm fine with not getting one, so.
I mean, I'd like to talk
Actually,
to
I
animals,
apologize.
huh? Yeah, you should.
You've now done the task.
Mhm.
You've done what's been asked. The spell ends.
Okay. Do I know that he did it? Like, did I see him cast the spell on me?
I'm looking real quick.
An epic showdown.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, I'm confronting.
Just had that nice conversation there, you know? You just bonded.
So purple. I gave you a high compliment.
And you were trying to keep things for yourself. That's not right.
I was the one who found them.
You were also the one that needed healing in order to live, or you would be dead right now.
Several people received healing.
I'm also the one that identified.
Well,
She had the idea of fire. You didn't do that. You just kept punching.
Took out 2.
She healed. She healed.
excuse me, Keith. Now, listen.
I mean, guys,
I
know
gave you a high compliment.
And-
From where I'm from, those high compliments, they don't come
Listen,
easy.
hold on. I got 14 hit points here. Now I'm pretty hurt. And how many wisps did I take out? 3? I'd like to have one of those rings.
Look, don't look at
I
me.
think she
Look
should
at this guy. He's the guy that casts spells on people and gets them to do things they don't want to do.
I can do that too.
Okay, since I found
Want me to
one,
cast again?
listen.
Maybe we should just make him walk away.
I think
You
the
were
most
tolerable, and now you've moved to intolerable.
I'll do it again if you want.
Do you want to fight?
I'll do it again if you want.
Do you want to fight? Do
No.
you remember what I did to that hag? You have family?
You want me to do it? Guys, should I do
Yeah.
Yeah, you might need to know.
it? Let me ask as a vote. Should I cast suggestion on him again? What do you guys think?
While you guys are having this conversation, I'm going to use sleight of hand and I'm going to grab him off the floor.
Okay, roll sleight of hand check.
Dude, she is no better. She's taking advantage of both of us. Why don't you have a problem?
My suggestion
We'll see if
is
he even notice.
my suggestion is the most vulnerable.
He's gonna notice.
The most vulnerable of the group.
Everyone
should
can
get
try
that.
to roll a perception check to see if they notice her.
Okay.
And you said 26?
Oh,
So
wow.
good. That's going to be hard to beat. That's going to be hard to beat.
Perception.
Perception, yep.
My guy went back here because he doesn't want any part of any of it.
6.
I got 20.
20?
I have 8.
Oh, what are you supposed to do? For
Perception check?
Oh, sorry.
What did you say?
8.
Okay.
Oops. I did that.
Roll a d4. Were you trying to get one specific one?
So I missed
6.
what they were.
Okay.
I just want one because it's just.
Okay, so you're
Just grab it.
what'd you get?
I got 6.
I think she should go for regeneration.
Roll for roll a d4.
2.
2. So you grab the ring of animal influence.
Oh,
that's what you have.
wow.
Okay.
Aw.
Okay.
Now wait a minute though.
But none of us know this.
Speaking out of game, like if you use that, I'm gonna know. Like obviously we're gonna turn around and see one gone.
Why is
So
there
we're
so
about to
much
roll play.
selfishness going
We're
on?
about to
But
roll.
we don't know.
play.
We don't know this. We don't know this.
What does it do?
Let's talk to
Yeah.
inside press.
So should I cast suggestion on him to make him tolerable, or am I off? If I'm off, I apologize, but I'm not okay with someone thinking that they can do whatever they want like that.
I didn't do everyone. I
I'm not
put
talking
one
to you.
out
You be
there.
quiet. Hey, you guys.
Rolling.
Am I wrong? Should I not do that?
Maybe you shouldn't do it twice in a row.
Okay.
You don't want to push your luck.
Oh,
I think you
Yeah.
tried to teach him a lesson
We all
and
just
he
get
still didn't get
along.
it.
Maybe
So-
we should sleep on it, and then in the morning, maybe our.
So I turn around to where I placed the 3, and I look, and there's only one ring and the boots.
And you don't know who did it.
Now, unless you guys didn't see, him and I, this is fine purple wizard.
Is that a compliment again?
No,
No.
not at all.
Not at all.
Never. We're having discussion, and he made me place these 3 things down in front of you, and now there's 2. So which one of you, and you, I don't trust you because I cast a spell, took this item, this ring? What I believe, and I get closer, is the ring that I wanted.
Well, I didn't want anything of the group. I wanted the others to have it. So
Yeah, I said I didn't want one of them. I thought we should give it to the weakest in the group or the most vulnerable.
I think I know where I'm at here. I've been trying to help you guys out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a hard time here, and I don't know that I'm actually going to be able to be much more help than what I am. I'm wondering if I should just kind of head back to Cripple Creek here.
no, you've been a great help.
Well, you guys put up with this. How can you put up with that? Why doesn't anyone stand up to him?
No, it's disturbing that someone steals and
Well, yeah, I don't know who did that. That's also
and,
not.
I'm not
and
a thief.
others just want it for themselves. We should be working as a team, as a group. Like who's the slowest should get the boots.
I mean, I think
What would benefit the group
right.
in us doing this?
I think that's a good way to look at it. Absolutely, yeah. But I don't understand why someone would steal it and why you think you can keep 2 of them, and like it just doesn't
I
quite make
found
sense
them.
to me. Can
Worst case, I don't.
Listen, I think that that you should have the boots. I want you to have the boots
listen.
because you know what? You're the shortest.
Wow.
And no offense,
Ooh, I'm
you're
taller.
a
actually.
little slower.
Well, that is true, and I appreciate that. But I really don't need anything. I want you guys to have it. I don't mind. I don't need
All right.
any of it. But
Now hold
All
on.
right, well, listen, then I'll take the boots.
No. Someone here took the ring. I'm not getting past that.
Look, I don't want any rings. I just want the boots.
Then what happens to the other ring?
I don't know. Maybe ask the animal.
You know, you're
Speaker
a
here.
rogue. I mean, your reputation kind of.
Does anybody have anything here we could figure out? Who...
Roll a deception check.
You don't know me. Because I was already found out.
Yeah, but now you're talking.
No.
And you want boots. Anna.
7.
All right. Anyone who wants to try to see if they can discern if she's lying or telling the truth, you can roll a insight check.
Purple, don't you have a spell for this? What if you
My
command her to place the ring down? If she doesn't have it, she can't do
I
it.
don't know if you've noticed, but I'm having an issue with you and how you deal.
You don't have an
I'm
issue with a
talking to
thief?
I'm not trying to say that. I'm saying that you're very defensive, and every time I try to talk, you try to put it back on me. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with you lying.
I haven't lied once here today.
I'm not saying today. I'm saying in general.
I have an insight check of 22.
Okay, so you know that she
Oh,
she
right.
just something shady about the way she said that.
Okay.
What would 14 do?
All right.
No.
I
You
think
would also
everyone
notice that
should
something
close their
seems off.
eyes, turn around, and then whoever stole the ring, put it back in the middle, and then we'll start again with maybe casting lots or whatever, dice.
Going missing.
To pick
Actually, I kept saying dice. Yeah, let's cast lots then before.
roll dice to.
Okay.
Wait, so what are we doing?
So we're all closing our eyes and turning around, and whoever stole the ring, put it back now. And if you put it back now, then we can go on. And so the person, everyone's eyes closed, everyone turn their backs, no one looking.
I'm gonna use sleight of hand while everyone's eyes are closed. I'm gonna grab another one. Okay.
This group's
You're about to get wrecked if they catch you.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's closed.
I did not expect the session to go like this at all.
Wow.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
gonna be so much distrust between us.
So everyone looks and there's no rings at all now.
You sure Gollum's not around somewhere?
Okay, I'm a purple. Look what you've done.
Guys, we really need to get going.
Oh yeah?
It's getting late.
Do we really?
We do. Yeah, I don't know.
I am not moving until the rings reappear.
We are on
Yeah, they.
ground where there have been
What?
like a
What?
war
Why do
ground
you
or
want to
whatever.
leave?
Because we're where we were with on the war
Can I do a
ground.
persuasion check to try and find out why she's really wanting to leave?
I have a question.
We're on a war ground.
I think we should all.
What if
Well,
there's an
who-
animal by that saw it?
Battleground.
who else did a good
If it was
insight?
an NPC, I'd let
You
you,
know?
but because it's someone in your own party, they could they have
What
free
if
will.
an animal was around that might have
JJ,
saw
who
it?
else did good
Then
insight?
you
Because
could
Jessica and
ask
I
them.
did. We
You know something's fishy with what she's saying. You don't necessarily know for sure like what she's lying about, but
Okay.
you can sense there's deception in what she's saying. Did you roll an insight or did you not?
No, I
Okay.
asked
Yeah, yeah.
and said,
What do you
I
guys?
said what?
"Oh yes, earlier it was a 7."
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
have-
What do you guys think about Mika over here? Do you think she's telling the truth? Do you think she's an upstanding
I-
citizen? Do you think
No,
she's someone
she
who wouldn't
killed-
steal?
Can you
Being
hear
a
me?
Killed
rogue?
the rabbit.
Ooh,
I
that is
believe
true.
there's-
She was a
Yeah.
rabbit killer.
The sweet
How do
is a
we?
rabbit eating the carrot.
How do we expect to survive?
I just want to say this. Listen, you guys have some issues. It'd be really good if you could kind of work some of them out. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. If you want to get to Bridgefall, just follow this river. There should be no more issues. I need to go.
Hold up. You started this.
I
I was going to
really
resolve
had
it.
good intentions, and they did not come out the way I intended.
How
I
are we
see
gonna
that
have
now.
My plan was better.
Martok, I apologize because now I see that what I was thinking was not helpful. I still don't think that you were right either.
But now I have nothing.
I understand. I get it.
How are
And
we
somebody's
gonna
got
find-
two.
I don't feel bad for you. I feel bad for the rest.
Do you have family?
How are we gonna find Pink without you?
You'll find him in the Crimson
Oh, we'll find
Council. Let him know that you're here to see Pink
Oh, we'll
and that
find
Pink
them.
has called you. That's all you need to do.
My issues is how we can go into battle if we can't trust each other and we can't be honest.
That's why I'm out.
I
Because-
don't
'cause
care.
I'm
gonna
I just
say right
want my
now,
ring.
Me and
I just-
Petra
Purple
are
turns
not
away, starts
gonna.
walking
Me
away.
and Petra are not gonna continue this
All right,
group.
listen. All right, listen.
Bye,
Hold on.
Purple.
I'll take the higher ground here,
Enjoy a show for
and I'll
me.
admit that I took one of the rings.
You only took
So-
one,
I took one of the rings.
so somebody
I'm
else
gonna-
is a Steve too.
I'm gonna give them the regeneration one.
I don't.
Look, I just thought it was
I
a
don't
good
trust you.
opportunity to grab one.
I think you took
I'm giving
two.
one back. I told you
Well,
I'd give one
Me
back.
and Petra are gonna leave this group unless
Well, that's
Unless
a little
they-
harsh.
well if we can't trust people and they're being deceptive.
I'm willing to
I
give
don't
it
trust
another
you.
try.
No, not if
All right,
somebody's
how many
being
hit points do you
deceptive.
have?
I'm willing to give it another try.
No, it's
No, but she said it.
Trying
She
to
said
convince-
before how
trying
hard
to
she
get them
was.
to put it back.
Okay, so I'm going to walk right up to you. Martok doesn't play around.
Oh wait, here.
Oh
You,
my
you should have
Purple's
purple.
gone.
You should have
Oh,
purple.
God. Purple's left. He's done with this group.
Do you
Okay.
want this
Smart
ring or
purple.
not?
I want both rings.
I
I,
got
think you're the
frustrated.
one that took them
He's over here.
because you already had confessed to taking one.
I did. I took one of them.
So then when our eyes were
Do you
closed,
want
you
it or
took the
not?
second. I
Do
don't
you
want
want it
that
or
ring.
not?
I want the other one. And you know my kind of character. If you had
From the
come up with the
beginning, I
one I
didn't want any
wanted
of them.
first, then we would be good. But you didn't. So
So you're gonna try to kill me off?
I'm going to tell you that you need to hand me the other ring, or else I'm going to do the same thing I did to the hag to
Oh,
you.
if you don't want the ring that I took, I'll give it to
No, I don't want that ring. I want the other ring.
What's your name?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. I thought so.
You can give whoever you want, but I'm gonna have to attack you.
Can I call a timeout real quick?
Yeah.
Just- I don't know where this is going. Like this. is
You
like
know where
crazy.
Martok's taking.
Yeah, he needs to chill a little bit. No.
This is
Um,
ridiculous.
So you guys don't really know what these items necessarily do because I didn't give you like sheets of paper that have all the information. You don't even necessarily know what you're talking about. Abel just kind of told you what it was, and I'm leaving it at that. Really, what you guys should do as a group, if you don't mind, without like toxic personalities, whatever influencing, is that
Just those two.
you should look at what the items actually are after the episode, and then figure out what would be best. If it's for your character to try to take them and say that, that's fine. But ultimately, it needs to be up to your group to kind of decide that. So
I understand where you're going.
we're kind of getting stuck in like this thing about items, and I don't know that that's actually. Is that really where you want to
Oh yeah,
start on
Martok's all about that.
All right.
Well, why don't why don't we share these items for whatever need arises
You
in
know,
the future?
We could.
Like because
That's
we're
a great
group.
idea, but unfortunately, one of them is now missing. She's already
and I-
confessed to taking one.
I agree that needs to
I
be
think
returned.
she's taken the other one.
Well, if we're gonna have trust that everything needs to be
All right.
returned in this group.
All right. I took one ring,
You t-
and I did take the other ring, but I'm keeping it.
That's
You don't need
that's,
both. You don't.
I just
both.
need one.
Then here, take the.
I want
take
the. I
Nope.
I don't trust her. Talking to
Now I'm ready to go.
animals.
So you
It
guys
did not go
here are the
well
boots.
last time. Animals murder her. Murder her animals.
Here are the boots, and here's
She's just
the.
gonna call for food so she can murder it.
listen. I'm gonna need that ring.
I have it.
Well,
Okay.
the next
I
time
have
we go in
it.
battle, she's not getting
I
healed.
have it.
Okay. I mean, here's the deal. If you don't give it to me, I'm going to let you die in the future,
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
and I may actually kill you
This may be a little too drastic.
Okay.
I think.
because nobody disrespects Martok's honor,
Okay.
and you're dead to me.
Okay.
Um.
And
It's a
you're
bit extreme, but okay.
No, it's not extreme. Martok doesn't get disrespected by anybody, and that's why I'm going after Purple's family too soon.
Wow.
Okay.
We need
When I get Pink,
pink.
yes, I'm gonna go find Pink. Don't worry. Okay.
Alright, so I'm ready
I
to
turn
I
go.
thought we
around.
were a
Sorry.
team, man.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
man.
I'm good with you. I'm good with you. I'm good with you. I'm good with you. But
I'm
now I have
not
a
trying
central
good with
focus
you.
here.
You should have kept it. You should have held on to it and not put it down.
The spell was cast on me. There's nothing I could do.
I thought you had key.
I used all my key defeating the monsters
Well, you
that
shouldn't
you
have done
couldn't
that.
defeat.
Except she did defeat
Alright,
them.
I'm ready to move on now.
Okay, you are now like the pariah of the group. It's actually starting to transfer away from Martok, which is kind of
Wait,
funny.
who even has the items now?
She
she
has
has-
The-
well, she has
The
one.
boots and the ring of.
So where's the other ring and the boots now? On the ground?
She gave the ring to her, the
Okay.
regeneration ring, and
And
then the
who-
boots are still on the ground.
No, I threw the ring on the floor
Oh,
on the ground.
specifically. Okay.
Oh.
All right, so you guys continue traveling.
We
Well,
did
we
pick
don't
up
even
the
know who's-
stuff.
Very tensely.
I don't want any of it, but I mean they have to decide who's gonna take them. So
I think we should put it in a
I
communal.
think he
Oh.
should just carry him because he has no interest in either one, nor does he need either one.
Yeah, just carry
I
it for
pers-
now until the need arises, and then someone who needs it can take it.
personally, I
guess.
think whoever needs it in the time should just give it to the person who needs it.
If somebody needs it, and I have it, and they need it, I'll give it to them. But when the time comes where they actually need it, but I'd like to hold on to it.
Can never trust a thief.
Can we just go Bridgefall?
Okay.
I'm quit. It's been raining all day.
Interesting
It is-
dynamic just had.
It is
like,
actually still raining, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Okay.
I want a fire and I want to be dry.
And probably everyone needs to eat soon.
Unfortunately, with all the conversation and the fact that was still when you started today a day and a half away, you will have to camp out in the open field as you are not quite there at Bridgefall just yet.
Should we just stay where we are and camp
For
out
now,
there?
yeah. Well, no, you would travel a bit,
I'm so
but then
bummed
But
Yeah, I was
there
at some
gonna
point
say
in time,
go
you
on
would-
the battle.
yeah.
We'll
So
find-
you move on. Everyone goes down for bed. Who's
For a
taking
long
watches?
I will.
All right.
Since I can't sleep because of the dream, and I've been thinking about it. I didn't tell anyone yet, but
Well, shouldn't she at least take a short rest during that time?
Well,
To
you
bring up
should.
her
You're going to
points.
take sleep either way, probably, unless you don't. You want to take exhaustion, which is a
Okay.
whole nother thing. But you can take a watch,
I
and
will
you can
take a
do either a
watch.
2-hour watch. Is that what you want to do?
yes.
You take it to roll a perception check. 2 hours.
Are you gonna be able to recover my hit points later?
15.
15. Okay. The night goes pretty well.
First 2 hours.
Oh, so another light in the distance.
What's your hit points? You have 24.
Yeah, no more lights in the distance. Like, don't go towards any lights in the distance.
Oh, I thought it was fun.
All right.
Don't go towards the light.
So you go to bed. Who's taking the second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Okay, 2 hours. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception.
What did you press?
You're trancing
That
at
was
this
no
time.
perception
You're
check,
trancing
isn't
at
it?
this time.
Oh, yeah, it was. Never
Yeah.
mind.
3.
3. Oh, my goodness. Bad watch.
Okay. You hear sounds here and there that kind of freak you out, and you kind of get distracted a little bit, but nothing happens. You do notice that Martok seems to be having trouble in his trance, but that's all you really notice. Martok, one of the weirdest things happens to you as you sleep.
Okay.
You don't necessarily dream like humans dream necessarily, but you get like this vision concept or something like that. And you see the people that you've come to rely on in battle these past few weeks. And you see them looking at you, turning away from you one by one. Almost like there's disappointment or frustration or something like that. You get this sense of despair and alone. There's anger even toward you. things that you've experienced before, but seeing it in this group, as much of a persona as you put on in this moment, in this dream, in this existence of a dream, it's almost like something precious is gone. And it scares you to think about being alone again, what you went through before. And you hear a voice that you've never heard before. And it says, unite. And you wake up. All right, who's taking next watch? You both technically could take next watch together
Yeah,
because you've got your 4 hours. So,
Yeah.
do you talk about anything during your watch or do anything together on your watch?
I am just watching.
Just make glances. Like,
A very awkward, uncomfortable, silent watch together. Yes. All right. Roll perception checks. I'll let both of you do that.
do we have to like? Because like I know I've got stuff in my bag for like lighting fire. Do we have to make it like a campfire thing, or is that like just automatically?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really set that up.
And we
Yeah,
should all take away a
19.
meal's
a
ration.
ration, right? 19.
Ration.
Yeah. So the rain begins to stop during your watch that you notice, and you hear just the gentle drops of water from the mist kind of slowing down and everything. And, you hear almost like a small, not even stream, but maybe like the beginnings of a stream somewhere, and then obviously the stream next to you going a little stronger than it was before.
Not about it.
Morning comes, you wake up, and you do start noticing you see buildings here and there, and in the distance, you do see the city that you're going toward.
Yay. We're getting close to it. And when we get there, we're just going straight to the Crimson Council. Just in and straight for it. We're not going to stop. We're not going to talk to people. We're not going to try and fight them. Maybe get some rations after we go to the Crimson Castle.
If we see lights.
No lights. We stay on the road.
All right, so you
Yeah.
go to Bridgefall
Yeah.
then, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what you're going to see.
I forget the reason.
Upon entering the city, there is a strong contrast that you notice as you're coming up from the river. The west side of the river being very elven in its architecture on the west side of the river, as opposed to the very human architecture that you notice on the east side. You notice on both sides, whether you're there or not, that there are many shacks and very, really unimpressive structures. All the walkways are caked with mud and dirt. You see children playing in between the houses and walkways. It's like this hodgepodge of buildings that seem to be placed almost haphazardly, no real order to this city. Most of the people that you notice are in rags or in common clothes. You actually notice as you walk through, I'm assuming you're staying on the east side of the river, correct? So this is the human side that you're noticing specifically. You notice that there are many buildings that are even burnt down or in serious disrepair. You can also look across the river, and you even notice that on the elven side as well. The river runs directly through the city with a single bridge that connects the two sides. The bridge is beautiful, a beautiful marble. It has decorations surrounding the foundation of the bridge and even amongst the walkway on the bridge itself. There is a 20-foot waterfall about 100 feet from the bridge on the north side. So as you walk across the bridge, you can see this beautiful waterfall that's right there. There is a section in the middle of the city that has a wall surrounding it all the way through, even over the river. So obviously there, you can't see the river, but there's only one bridge that you're aware of, except for whatever is in this walled-off space. And you would guess that this section that's in the middle of the city, that's completely walled off, surrounding it, is the Crimson Council. The area is the area is in this section very fortified and highly guarded. Aside from the guards standing in this specific area, there really are very few guards around. You don't really see a lot of the guards there at all. You guys are walking toward the Crimson Council, I'm assuming?
Yes. There's the Crimson Council. It's
As you make your way there, one of the townspeople says, "Hey, Blaze! Blaze! It's great to see you! Are you going to be performing at the spectacle, at the Brawl Spectacle? You're going to be doing that? I got a gold saying that you're going to do great! Yes, are you going to be there?
I just may.
What's that?
I just may.
All right, I look forward to it. I'll see you there." And he runs off.
what was that about?
Yeah.
Please.
I fought here many a times.
I don't know if we have time for that.
It was good money and fame.
Oh. And I've never been to those things. Yeah.
Do you have
You
a
want-
map of
You want to make extra money? It's
What?
Do you have a map?
Yeah,
maybe
let me get a
maybe
map
we
real
should
quick.
just get in before someone else
Again.
talks to us.
All right, so this is what Bridgefall kind of looks like right here. So you are walking up here, and then you've kind of come somewhere along over here. You've seen the bridge, so maybe you come over here a little bit. But this whole section right here is walled off. So you can't actually see the river that's running down here this way. But as far as the rest of the river, there's this single bridge, and this is the bridge that we're talking about right there. So you have the Second Chance District, which is what you're in, and you have Elventown on the west side of the river.
Hmm.
So what does everybody else want to do now?
Let's
Go see the council?
go find Pink.
Yes.
So you notice on this side, do you stay on this side of the bridge on the Second Chance District?
I guess it's the closest way in.
Yeah,
So,
makes sense.
yeah.
So you notice that there's only one entrance on this side of the river into the Crimson Council, and like I said, it is heavily fortified and heavily guarded.
Hmm.
You notice 4 guards outside of this entrance, specifically.
Maybe we could persuade them to let us in.
So you approach the guards.
Just
How can I help you?
we're here to see Pink.
You're here to see Pink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let them know we're here.
Let me go check on something. The guard leaves. Takes a few minutes.
Purple sent us.
Takes a little bit. Comes back. Well, you must know the right people. We do not let people in the Crimson Council very often. But Pink is an upstanding citizen here in the Crimson Council. You're welcome. However, Pink is in session right now at the Crimson Council. You have a few options. You can either wait out here. You can enter the Crimson Council and just be good and be under my watchful eye. Or you can actually go with Pink into the council and hear what the council has to say for that time that Pink is there. And afterwards, then you can continue. You'll be right with him. What would you guys prefer doing?
I'm not going to council.
Yeah. We should go in. The session.
I will.
I'm.
Yes.
Can I sit right outside the council? I don't want to go in.
You don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you
I'm
will
just-
stay with me.
But
Okay.
I decided
Inside the gate?
I decided to stay as well.
Okay. You 2 will stay with me. You 3 would like to go in?
Mhm.
Okay. So the guard takes you. So let me read about the Crimson Council as you enter into this area. Entering the Crimson Council, you will notice a major difference between the poverty of the surrounding city that you've seen so far versus this area. The buildings are really well maintained with a mixture of elven features as well as human. The streets are made of a beautiful white cobblestone and extravagant landscaping among the buildings. There are obviously 2 entrances into this the Crimson Council. One area is on the west side, which you did not enter from, and one is from the east side, which is where you did enter. There's a great number of royal guard on duty as well as milling around, and there is a mixture of humans and elves, all well dressed. Many have what would appear to be very impressive robes and beautiful adornment. There's one building that seems to stand out in beauty and impressiveness on the east side of the river. This is the council building that the whole city is centered around. And by the way, I don't have this written on the map, but there are multiple bridges inside of the council. So you can easily go from one side to the other. They're not written on here, but there's multiple bridges there that you can cross. So it's very easy to get from one side to the other. This beautiful building that you see that is beautiful and impressive is on the east side of the river, and this is the council building that the whole city is centered around. It has a dome-shaped roof, unlike anything that your party has ever seen. Also featured in this area of the Crimson Council is the School of Nature that you see a wonderful made sign. Many well-dressed students cover the area in their uniform attire, and you see students milling around as well. The guard is taking you specifically right to the dome-shaped building, which is the Crimson Council. He asks you and Rosemary to wait outside 1 second. And he takes you 3 inside, and you see coming in that there is, when you come in, it's like a wall. To the left, it's open, right? But to the right, there are stairs going up, and he takes you up the stairs, and you see almost like a gallery section that people can sit. And you do notice a gnomish wizard that has a pink hat and pink garbs. And he is sitting there, and there are multiple seats right next to him, all of which the guard leads you to sit down. He then excuses himself and comes right back to you guys. We're not doing anything during that time he's gone, right? Okay. All right. Just double checking. You sure you don't want to come in?
Yeah.
All right. So he stays with you, and he'll. What are you guys? Let me start with you guys. What are you guys doing during the time that they're in this council? No offense, but it's a long council, just so you know.
I just want to hide
What's
in a
that?
I'm gonna
corner.
meditate.
You're gonna meditate, just kind of hang out,
Yeah.
be calm.
Yeah.
Hide in a corner.
You're gonna hide in a corner.
Just in the corner, strumming.
Oh, you're gonna
practicing.
play in a corner. Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
gonna just practice quietly. Hope
Anything
nobody
else you're
notices
doing
me.
during that time? That's all you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're chilling out for a long time. All right, guys,
Ah.
I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be a lot. All right, you guys ready for this?
Wait, quick question. Why are we here again? I kind of
So-
forgot the storyline. about
So,
why
well,
we're here.
and part of it is that you guys have not been there for why they're coming to Bridgefall, and they haven't really talked to you very much about this. So it makes sense that your characters are a little bit in the dark right now because it's just not a
Okay,
conversation.
so I
you guys have
shouldn't
really
know
had.
anything.
Not necessarily. The only thing that you know is that this group is coming to Bridgefall to find a gnome named Pink.
Okay.
And here he is.
All
That's
right.
pretty much what you guys know about
Okay.
this whole thing. Yeah. All right. So I don't have a good way of showing this exactly. If you will excuse my crude drawings here.
So should we not be? Should we be like?
Nah, the figures don't matter right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just be moved to the side. All right, so if this is the area, this was the door that you came in. There was a wall with stairs, and then a balcony right here. Okay, so this is where you guys are. There is a table down here with 16 seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Such artistry.
It really is. The God
I'm
would
doing
be
this wrong.
jealous.
14.
The God would be
15.
jealous. Jealous.
You really don't have to knock my skills here. None that I have, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I get 16? 1, 2.
Yeah.
16. Sorry. All right. So 16 people sitting. You notice that the first 5 are male elves, and the next 3 are female elves. Then you have 5 male humans and 3 female humans. Okay. Pink gestures for you guys to sit. For you guys to sit down. You guys gestures for you to sit down. You guys take your seats. And this is kind of what you hear. You hear lots of arguing throughout this whole thing that they're going to be talking about. Every now and then, there's one who's like the main speaker, and he says something, and then you just hear eruptions of arguments and, no, that's not right, you can't do that, how dare you say that, that's not true, no, and you just hear a lot of cacophony amongst the things. But every now and then, they quiet down, and there's one person that you're hearing speak and talking. One lady gets up at one point that is at her time, and she says, an elven lady, she says, listen, we need to talk about the housing in Elventown. They're collapsing, and they continue to collapse. We need to rebuild them. Why won't you let us rebuild them? And after she says that, there's a huge argument about that. And you hear a lot of the humans say, well, you didn't allow us humans to build our homes in our towns. And you hear someone else say, yes, but it's the elves and they have nothing here. We give everything to you. You don't give us nothing. And just lots of arguments about this. And then it comes to a vote. So are we going to handle these homes? How are we going to rebuild the collapses? Remember, we need a unanimous vote. How say you? And they go down all the different chairs. And obviously, you see all the elves are for the rebuilding of a lot of the homes that are being talked about. And once we get to the humans, you can imagine most of them are raising their hands saying, no, we should not rebuild these homes. And you see the elves' frustration as this proposal is not made. You get to the second point, and you see a young man, which you're starting to figure out certain names here and there. His name is Ivor, and he is sitting right here. Right? Yes, right there. And Ivor says this. Yes, I have a deep concern about the underground. The underground is been targeting some very important things within our district. They are beginning to become a problem. We need to deal with the underground here, or we're going to have much trouble on our hands. They have stolen a great deal, estimating nearly in the hundreds of gold that they have taken in the midst of what they have done. We need to deal with this problem. And once again, as you can imagine, there is some pushback. And the elves say, you're doing this to yourselves. It's probably someone of your own lots. And someone else says, we are not. We're the ones suffering. How can you understand? How can you believe that we would do this to ourselves? And once again, there's just tons of arguing in regards to this. You notice that one of the points of the argument is, well, what is the underground? Who is the underground? We don't know who the underground is. So that's part of, we can't do anything if we don't know who this is. The arguments continue. You see a woman, a human, right here, speak, and you gather that her name is Alethra. And Alethra says, listen, if we have issues approaching us like this, we need to figure out how to manage these things and deal with them appropriately. Maybe we need to set a trap for the underground or something along those ways. Either way, we cannot allow this to divide us. Now, as time goes on and they continue to talk, one of the things that they discuss and finally say is we need a vote. And the vote is going to be, do we take action in regards to this? And if they do take action, then what is the action going to be? You notice that most of the elves vote for there to be something done, and many of the humans also vote for something to be done. However, there are a few dissents, and once again, the moderator that's there says, unfortunately, we do not have a unanimous vote. Therefore, the vote does not pass. So then we go on to the third item of things. And there is a discussion specifically by Raridan, who is an elf who is in the third chair right here. And Raridan says this. He says, I'm very concerned about what will be happening next year at this time. The Kesselhood will be here. This is a special, unique time that has never happened within our entire history. The Kesselhood is incredibly and deeply important. I don't know what it means, but it must mean something important. Someone says, well, what is the Kesselhood? And he responds, it is the one time in our existence that our three moons will align equally with one another. I don't know what will happen when this happens, but they will equally all three aligned into looking like one moon. And this will be happening in a year from now. We need to make plans to study this event and know what this means. What will this mean? It is important. And once again, if you haven't gotten sick of it yet, there's arguing once again. This isn't an important thing. Why waste our time with this? This is important. No, we should really pay attention. This is a once in a lifetime experience of noticing this. This is too, we don't need this. And so you just see a lot of argument. There's a vote as to should we be concerned about this? And as you can imagine, the vote does not go through because there are dissensions and people disagreeing, and ultimately nothing happens. The fourth thing that comes up is they bring in a man from outside. He was not in this council, but they say bring in Tango to fill us in on his journey to Silverton, and they bring a human man who comes in, and he says, well, hello, guys. It's great to see you again. I wanted to update you on some things that I've heard in my time as ambassador towards Silverton. I'm very concerned about some of the things that they're hearing from Silverton. There is some great rumors of war, a war that we should be very cautious about. There's questions as to Ashdown and what they intend. And I think that we need to, if you will allow me to just say, we need to fortify our alliance with Silverton and try our very best to bring together the things that are going on here. Because if Ashdown does mobilize their forces, there is no other force as great as Ashdown. And Amber Alert? And so again, there's argument on this as well. Not as much argument. It's more like everyone seems to trust Tango to some degree as he shares these things, and they take their word for it. But when it really comes down to a vote, should we solidify our allegiance and our alliance with Silverton? The vote does not pass, even though there's not really much argument to this. It just doesn't pass. Specifically, you notice you notice a man named an elven man named Lilas, who is in 1, 2, 3 this section right here, right next to Raridan, who votes against this, as well as Glar, who is in this chair, and Oma in this chair right here. Then comes another concern, and you get the idea that if there's any topic that's the most important, this is the one that they actually do want to talk about, and specifically comes forth Alethra again, who's in that third chair right here, and she says, one of the things that we need to deal with, and we need to deal with immediately, is the cradle thief. The cradle thief has struck again in our town, and it is devastating our families. For those of you that have been talking about this, this is now 3 children that the cradle thief has kidnapped. We've lost one of our own human children. We've lost an elf child as well now as one of our own children from the Crimson Council. Obviously, we understand that the elves would blame us. We understand that we feel strongly about blaming the elves. But at the same time, we must try to unite around this. There is a deep issue in regards to this cradle thief. The last elf child kidnapped was right here under our noses. We cannot allow this to happen again. Please let us make a task force that can do this, that can handle this issue. Everyone in the table seems very concerned about this issue. This is an important issue that they're very deeply concerned about on both sides. But when it starts coming about talking about a task force, you start seeing, well, the elves say, well, I'm fine with a task force, but I don't trust any of you humans to be on that task force. The humans say, well, we don't trust you elves. You're the ones who are always messing things up. And once again, there's argument even over this. And you can see almost a defeat almost in everyone's perspective, because it's like they know that they need to deal with this, but they also know if we go for a vote, this is not going to go through. And so there's frustration on everyone's faces in regards to this. And Elthra says, listen, can we at least agree that we need a task force? And from there, we can figure out what kind of task force to put together. Mm-hmm. Everyone says, yes, we can agree to that we need a task force. So actually, the very first vote that's passed actually happens. We need a task force, which then leads to the new discussion. Well, what task force will that be? And once again, there's a lot of arguing, a lot of things going, and they don't really get very far because they don't trust anyone. Alethra finally says, well, we could bring an outside group to help us maybe. And people seem open to that, but again, who would that group be? There's just no agreeing, and there's frustration when it comes to that. So, as about 5 hours now have passed of arguing and disagreeing and so on, the council finally says, well, I don't know that we're going to get any further on this issue today. We do need to adjourn for the day. Let us consider these things that we have talked about, and we will come back in the morning and deal with this again. And at that point in time, the table dismisses, everyone leaves, begins getting up and leaving. And that's when Pink turns to you and says, sorry guys, sorry that you had to deal with that, so it's nice to meet you. I'm Pink. I was expecting the 3 of you here, so I'm glad. You must be Bartok. Nice to meet you, Bartok. And no, Rosemary?
Not
No?
Bartok.
Not Bartok.
Oh,
No,
excuse me.
no.
I did not realize. I was expecting 3 people. You must be a different 3 people then. I'm so sorry.
Well, we recently joined the group. They're outside right now, but my name's
Oh.
Petra. This is Blaze.
Oh,
and that's
Petra, Blaze. Okay, very good.
Mika.
Mika, I know your name. Purple told me a little bit about you and to be expecting you. So it's great to have you.
Yes.
So Bartok and Rosemary, they're outside.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so very sorry that you had to hear all that. I'm here as a spectator for this, and it's part of my job to try to listen and ultimately to try to talk to people after these things to try to help them think through what they can do and what directions they can take. So that's my role here in the Crimson Council, and so that's my role. So I had to be here. I couldn't step out, unfortunately. So I apologize for that very much. But let's go join your friends then. Is that sound good? Okay,
yes.
Come on. Let's go see them. And they come out and they see you guys. I'm assuming still doing the same things.
Minute trans.
Okay. Yep. Hello. Oh, that's beautiful music that you're playing there. Rosemary, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
So.
you.
Oh, so beautiful.
You
Very
must
good.
be Pink.
I am Pink. Yes.
I like your hat.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. It's nice to meet you
We
guys.
have some nice looking mice around here.
Oh, I haven't noticed. I'm sorry. I'm sure that they're nice. Yes, and Martok, is that? Is he?
Yeah, he does that.
Oh,
so.
okay. Sorry. Very.
He needs
I guess
alone
we'll-
time.
He's a monk.
I was going to invite you to my quarters, but I guess we should wait until he's done or something.
Maybe we could just poke him.
Yeah, can we interrupt?
I don't know if I should poke him. I'm a
I
stranger.
don't
He
think
might-
you should.
Okay. Well,
I'll poke him.
Please poke him.
I'll
Okay,
poke him.
please.
Okay. Yes.
And then just one eye comes open.
And you see a pink-hatted,
Pink is ready
robe
for
gnome
us.
with white beard.
And they just stand up.
Bartok, it must be, you must be Bartok, yes?
And I just nod.
Oh, very good, very good. Would you guys like to come into my home here at the Crimson Council, and I can share a little bit with you what I've done, and also maybe I can aid you in your next steps, if that makes any sense.
That
sounds
sounds
lovely.
pretty good.
Oh, great,
Yeah,
great. Come,
nice.
come on. He leads you down, actually to the elven side of the city, of the Crimson Council, not of the actual city, but in the Crimson Council on the elven side, and leads you to a nice little home. It's very quaint. It's not one of the more impressive buildings here in the Crimson Council, but it's a small, nice little home, and he leads you in. Kind of cramped for all of us, all in one room, but you can manage pretty easily. Not too difficult. Well, I guess I should probably start with some of the things I've done for you on your behalf, if you don't mind. I haven't gotten to meet you in person, and it's kind of hard to communicate with Purple because when he does his spell, he just kind of rambles a little bit, and I don't always get all the information. So one of the things I have done is I have sent the professor to go check on Daerun June because. I don't know if you guys know, but there's actually lots of different ways to heal people of poison. I don't know if you're aware of that. So I know that you're looking for this plant. I think that Abel mentioned, which I'm very much aware of, that is in the Forest of Illusion and stuff. It's definitely there. But I think there might be a little bit more immediate fixes for that. So I sent the Professor Mahalalele, to go there and to deal with David Jude. I don't know how he'll be after the healing. He should be getting to spend maybe in the next couple days, to say the least. But hopefully that will be enough to actually deal with my dear master that I was once with. So. If you feel the need to rush on and everything, that's fine. You can still do that. But I just wanted you to know that I do think there might be ways to deal with this. So that's one of the things I've done. Do you have any questions about that or anything that you'd like to know?
That sounds promising.
Okay, good. Yeah, great. Excellent. Okay. I understand that you were wanting to ask me about the riddle to the Force of Illusion, which honestly, I don't mind giving you if that's what you would like, but I don't know if you feel the need for that anymore, if Daerun June is okay. So it's up to you if you want that or not.
It wouldn't hurt to know it. Maybe we'll need it in the future for something. Or something related.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, I can do that.
I'm just in the corner of the room, head down, leaning against a wall.
Okay.
I was more interested in that last topic you were talking about in the meeting.
Oh, about the
The
Cradle
task
Thief.
force, yeah.
The Cradle Thief, yes. Well, unfortunately, it has been a big problem, and honestly, it's not just here. It's been everywhere that we've experienced these things. Actually, did Purple mention it to you at all?
No.
Okay.
Not that I
Well, he
remember.
was actually in Cripple Creek for that purpose, to keep an eye on Cripple Creek to make sure it didn't happen. I don't think he has reported any of those kidnappings necessarily in Cripple Creek, except for the early days, but that's been quite a while, so I think he felt comfortable to leave Cripple Creek at that point in time. But anyway, it is an issue that we're definitely dealing with, so it's very concerning. Unfortunately, not a lot gets done around here. As you can tell,
I could
there's lots of arguing and disagreements. So
I know the feeling.
yeah, I can understand. If only we could just get along sometimes, it would be so much better. The world would be so much better if we could just get along, right? Well, here is the riddle. If you would like it, it's defeat the knight, and do not rest. Keep up your flight until the crest. So once again, that's defeat the night, not the night, dark night, but like the night. Defeat the night, but do not rest. Keep up your flight until the crest. I don't know what in the world that means. I just know that that is what was taught to me, and that's the riddle. As you know, I'm sure that us four gnomes, we all have a piece of the riddles to the force of illusion and such. So we don't know everything. And honestly, I don't even know what that all means, but that is the one part of the riddle that I do know. So yes, once more, it's defeat the night, but do not rest. Keep up your flight until the crest.
Okay.
So there you have that. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would be interested in, or need, or something to do, or how can I else be of service to you guys?
You've been awfully quiet. That's not like you. You have no questions.
Are you okay, sir? Okay. It's okay. You don't have to talk at all.
It's the first time he hasn't.
Oh, does he usually talk?
Oh yes.
Oh, I love to talk with you when you would like to talk. Anytime you want to talk, I'm kind of an open book. So, yeah.
Have you talked to Purple lately? You kind of split from him under some rocky circumstances. So we were wondering about.
No,
He
I
was
haven't.
all right.
I haven't heard from Purple since about 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
I think it was when you guys were traveling with him. He was trying to send me a message at nighttime or something.
Oh.
Can you check on him to make sure he's okay?
Sure. Yeah, you want me to check on him real quick?
Yes. Make sure he gets back to Cripple Creek.
By the way, my name is Pink, but you can also call me Stemple, which is my name. So either one, Stemple or Pink, is I go by both. So, but Stemple Reef is really my name. So, yes, give me. Actually, I do not. Sorry, that's my bad. Not knowing my character. I do not have the ability to communicate with Purple. He can communicate with me, and I can respond to him, but I do not have that spell actually.
And he hasn't communicated with you?
No, not that recently. So
Okay.
he could be contacting me soon. So I can if I do hear from him, I will certainly let you. Is there something you want me to ask him if I do hear from him?
Just that he makes it back to Cripple Creek safe.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure he will. He knows that area pretty well, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Can you ask him if there are any reports of any more kidnapping?
Oh, sure. Yes, I could ask him that. If he hasn't used too many spells, we can actually talk back and forth. He's just sometimes he gets a little carried away with his messages, and it's hard to be a little bit more clear about what we're actually trying to talk about. But I'll do my best if I can. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, did you have any more questions about the? You said you were curious about the cradle thief. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, the cradle thief has taken kids for a long while now from all different cities. It's happened a lot in Silverton. It's happened here. It was happening in Cripple Creek, but it seems to have died off there for some reason. It's been an issue. So it's definitely been something that's been very concerning for us, obviously, because we don't like our kids taken, obviously. So
Does he come in the night?
many times. In fact,
That's why he doesn't come at Cripple Creek.
Why is that?
Because they have their theaters so late at night.
Oh, yes. Well, yes.
Everybody's awake all night.
All night? I don't know about all night.
No, most
Purple
of the
says they
night.
go to bed at some point, right? No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The sun's just about coming up sometimes.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I haven't really been too much to Cripple Creek. I don't know much about it. It seems a little bit like the theater thing is a little, I don't know. It's just not my thing, if you don't understand. You agree? Yes. Man, a few words, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So, so anyway, so the thief seems to come almost exclusively on Canada Day. Which, by the way, as you guys remember, is like the world's version of Saturday, right? It always happens on Kaylee Day at night at some point in time of the night. It's not necessarily like a specific time, so it changes depending on the time. But it seems like specifically always on that night that this happens. So yeah, it's a little bit concerning.
Any leads on who's doing it? Any clues?
No, we don't really have any idea of why this is happening. It makes no sense. We've never caught anyone doing this or anything like that, but we do have a lot of concern as to what's going on here. We don't want our kids to be taken like this, obviously. So we have not had much luck yet. So yeah.
Okay. What can you tell me about Elythra?
Oh yeah, she's wonderful. Yeah, she's a wonderful human and just really has tried very hard to bring unity to the council. It's very hard to get any sort of unity. They often agree on things that will benefit all of them in the Crimson Council. That usually gets passed, and so you can see there's lots of beautiful things, lots of good things happening here. But when it comes to the rest of the town, it gets neglected a little bit, and so unfortunately, there's
Yeah.
not. I'm sorry.
I know.
You know, yes. Are you from this area?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts?
Second chance.
Oh, Second Chance District. Okay, very good, very good. If you have family, what's your last name? Willow.
Willow.
No, Asher. Sorry, Willow's your
Yes.
mom's name. Asher.
Asher.
Oh yeah. I think I might know your mom a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very nice. I'm assuming that's your mom. Willow is your mom, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I know her a little bit. Yeah.
Just curious, who's in charge here of the council? Like, who's there? Do you guys have a leader?
No, the whole council is in charge. They're all the leaders, which is why you have to have a unanimous vote every time for something to actually happen. Nothing will happen without a unanimous. Everyone has to be on the same page. Unfortunately, it does seem like there are certain people that just would like to disagree almost all the time. So very little gets done, unfortunately.
So Martok gets up
Oh yeah.
and just walks outside,
Oh, goodbye, sir.
just leaning against the outside.
Okay. You notice as you're standing outside, unguarded, that there are multiple guards that give you a second look, like, I don't recognize you, and you're not with someone that you're supposed to be with, but you don't get anyone coming up to you and confronting you. But you definitely know, like, it's a little frowned upon, even though you're outside of his house, that you're not with the person that you're supposed to be. But anyway, you do that, and no one else see it. Yeah. Is he okay?
We kind of had a,
He's probably not supposed to go up there without escort of some sort.
we had a tough day yesterday.
Oh,
Tough
yeah.
fight.
Oh, yes.
With-
tough fight.
Well-
Fighting things. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Willow wisps.
Yeah.
Oh, the will-o-wisp. I heard about them. They're nasty. You don't want to go unconscious around one of them. They'll kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So where were we? Sorry.
Child stealer.
Yes. So I'm going to have to propose something for them to. I'm going to try to get an idea of a task force kind of put together of people that they all can agree on. I think the best option that they came up with is have someone outside of the city, and bring them in. But who that will be, they're never going to agree on one entire task force that works together well. It just doesn't usually happen. So, but hopefully we'll find someone and they can be helpful in that role. So, if you know of anyone, pass the word along. It'd be really helpful. So.
Well,
What do you think, guys?
I mean,
I would like to help.
Oh,
We don't get we don't
you?
get along, but we fight well
Oh,
together.
are you volunteering to be the task force?
We should try and get Martok in here. Martok! There's fighting happening. You gonna join us or not?
I'm just leaning against the wall.
Is there money involved?
Oh well,
I'll get him.
that is something that the Crimson Council will have to agree upon. But I'm certain that if that's a request that you make to the Crimson Council, they'd be interested. I don't know, like there's a lot of elves here. There's not a lot of humans in your group. Maybe some half human, but I don't know if they'll want you guys. You're big. You're obviously not from around here, very much. Yeah,
Very far away.
from very far away. Yeah. Is this your first time in Bridgefall?
No.
Oh, so you've been here before?
Been here, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. So I mean,
2 of us have.
you two
I
are
think
half.
yeah.
So now, outside, I just start like shadow boxing.
Like, what do you mean?
I'm just like punching the air,
doing
spin
like doing a
kicks.
routine
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I don't know if that's gonna
Definitely is
draw
a man of
attention.
mystery, that's for sure.
You definitely get some more looks, and you get more guards stopping to watch you. And they're not necessarily stopping you, but they're not walking away. You're drawing a bit of a crowd as you're doing it. Yeah. So the only thing I would have for you guys is I don't know if how they would feel necessarily. You're gonna get. I mean, you're from the human side, right? Where your mom is an Asher, so that would probably put you in favor of the human side, and obviously you would. I think Martok out there would be on this. They would like you a lot. You're half, so you could go in between and stuff. But I don't know how they feel about you exactly. So yeah.
I mean, he has no ties to human or elf,
I have
so
no
he's pretty
allegiance to
neutral.
Well, unfortunately, the elves do have a very strong feelings against the giants of all giant kind, as I'm sure you well know that most elves don't like you. I'm sure you've experienced that before. So that is something to consider. But you do seem to have a bit of an eclectic group that maybe that they would listen to that. Are you skilled in being able to hunt the thieves and such? Is that something that you guys do much of?
Well, we took down the will-o-wisps,
They just killed a whole bunch of will-o-wisps.
Yeah.
and none of us died.
Well, that's excellent. That's very good. Okay. All right. Well,
And-
if
And we killed a hag.
a hag,
Well,
my goodness.
wasn't that what was her name? Where was she?
What was she?
she was a hag.
She was
Okay.
You're right.
What was the location though?
Where was the location?
Okay, would he know the location if we said
You
it?
can ask him.
Did you know of the hag between here and Cripple Creek?
Yeah, the one that makes bargains.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
we
killed
killed
her.
her.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we burned her and her house down.
Oh.
We're more than capable.
Well, I gotta say that's cool. You probably made some people really angry. Some people really like her.
Really? Who would like her?
Well, she can give you anything that you want.
But she would take something very precious to you.
Well, some people don't care about what she takes.
Well, if you
Are
saw,
you familiar with what she takes? She takes a nafash, which is like the equivalent, I think, of like a soul or something like that.
well,
right?
if you saw what she turned into, you'd agree.
I don't want nothing to do with her, obviously, no. But I do know that some people go to her because she can give them anything that they want, and many people will sell their souls to get what they want. So
Well, just don't tell anyone we killed her.
okay, yeah, I will tell anyone. You probably don't want to spread that one around too much because if there's someone who got their bargain destroyed without their consent, then they might be a little bit angry. Just so you know. But anyway, good. Yeah. So
Who do we need to talk to about the task force?
well, what I can do is I can go to a lot of the members of the council today and talk to them about the idea of you guys proposing a task force in tomorrow morning when we convene again to talk about the issues, many issues that we have. Well, then I can bring it up there as a formal proposal, and actually I'll probably get one of them to bring it up as a formal proposal, and then they might bring you in, interview you a little bit, and they might decide on if they want to task you in that role. But you obviously have to decide if that's something that you want. So you would have a few days to prepare for Kayla Day before that arrives, and then obviously when Kayla Day happens, then hopefully you would have some sort of plan in advance to catching this guy or girl or thing. I don't know.
I'm not hearing any of that.
No. Keep leaving.
Well,
If
I'm
we
up for doing
needed-
it as long as we're all on the same page.
If we needed wizardry help, could you help us?
I was just thinking that maybe
Oh.
you could.
Well, I don't know that I would be very much helpful to you, and I don't know that I would be very objective. In fact, I'm pretty sure that there's people in the council that do not like me very much. I probably would hurt your chances of getting picked for a task such as that. So I do not know that you actually.
Would you help
want
us
to be.
prepare?
I would help you on the side for sure. Yes, if you would like.
Alright.
Sure. Yes,
Sounds
I
good.
could potentially do that. So.
That sounds good.
Would he?
Well, somebody
are
needs to
you
get-
sure that you're all in the group that you would all agree upon this, or is?
Somebody needs to talk to Murdoch, convince him.
Please, your turn to try.
You know what? Can you give me a moment? Let me just talk to him real quick, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go out there. See probably about 30 people, both students and guards now, kind of watching you. You know, do your different moves. You have some of the guards with hands on their hilts and stuff like that, just kind of watching what you're doing and stuff. Hello, Marta?
And I'm just doing like a spin, and then my fist just stops like 1 inch from your face because you got close.
Whoa. Hi, do you remember me? It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. And you see that as you had gotten so close to him, you had the guards like ready to pounce on you. It's okay. It's just he's with me. Don't worry, he's with me. I was wondering if I could talk to you, but it's a little bit crowded out here. Go home, guys. There's nothing to see. It's okay. The people start dispersing and saying, "Hey, I just want to make sure if you're okay because your group seems a little concerned. It seems like you had a really rough day, you know."
I had a dream.
Oh, you had a dream.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's fine. You don't have to talk about it. The
So,
dreams can be very important sometimes.
I'm
So
working it out.
working your dream out. I hear you. Okay, you can keep doing that. I think your group does want to talk about some things real quick with you. Would you be up for talking with them? Do you not feel comfortable at this time with that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep to myself.
Okay. Well, they want to do a task which could involve some money and such, and so if it's something that you're interested in, just let them know, okay?
Yeah, I don't think money is a motivation to me anymore.
Oh, okay. What is the motivation for you?
Unity.
Oh, okay. Well, they're in there if you want to unite with them, you know? Or do you want to unite with me, or you want to be with the guard? I mean, there are guard listings. You can enlist if you want. I'm not sure what you want to unite with.
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, you think about that. Do you at least want to come in and hear what they want to say, and then you
Yeah.
can chew on that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, yeah. Come on in. Hey. No matter what, you're gonna be okay, man. You're
Thank
gonna be
you.
okay. Come on in.
So Martok comes back in.
He said he'd listen to you guys. He's not really ready to talk right now, so maybe give him a little bit of space but he can kind of at least hear what you guys are thinking, and then he can maybe think about it for the evening or something like that. Maybe he sits out of this task if he wants to. It's up to him. So, but we need to give him some space to be able to decide that if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
He and I, we had a good talk. Good talk, man, right?
Very good.
He doesn't
Okay.
like to touch.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Not that deep.
Yeah,
of
give him a
talk, I
hug,
guess.
see what happens.
Okay, so do you want to tell him what? Do you want me to tell? I figure you guys could share what we had to think it. What you wanted to do.
So basically, there's a cradle thief, and so far in this city, they've taken 3 children. One was taken right under their nose. The elves and humans want a task force, but they don't trust each other. The humans think the elves are part of it. The elves think the humans are part of it. So they need a task force that's unbiased. We're open to being that task force, but we all need to be on the same page.
I feel this is very important to come together and unite and take this thing down, whatever it is.
It's okay. You don't have to answer. Like I said, you're
I was trained as an investigator.
Oh wow! Well, that's pretty amazing. That's great. Well, this is maybe the very thing that you need then. Yes.
I'm a little rusty.
It's okay. I'm
We
sure.
need your help, Marta.
It's like, you know, it's like
Yeah.
it's like getting up and walking again. You know.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Well, it sounds like you guys need my investigative skills.
I'm sure they need it very much. Yes,
Yeah.
especially if you have that kind of experience, of course.
I have a lot of different experience.
That's very good. Very good to know.
I'll do whatever you guys want me to do.
All right.
I told you could think about it. You didn't have to answer right now if you don't want to.
No, I'm gonna be team player.
We're in.
Wow, that's very sacrificial of you. What a great guy, huh? It's really great. Okay, well, look, if you will, will you guys feel comfortable staying in my home right here, and then I will go out and I'll try to talk to some of the members of the council and propose the idea, and maybe I'll get who should I get to? I'm trying to see if Raridan will propose this. Actually, would you guys maybe later tonight be willing to meet Raridan so he can talk to you a little bit?
Yeah,
Yes.
that
Okay.
sounds great.
So he leaves for a while. You got like about 2 hours in his home. Is there anything that you're doing in his home?
I'm looking for musical books.
In his home?
Hmm.
All right, roll an
History.
investigation check.
I mean, they could just be historical. Hold on. Floating. Thank you. 17.
17. You don't find many, maybe even any books, but you do find a pamphlet that was made of a place called Raven Book. Let me make sure I say that right real quick. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, Raven Book, and in it it says, you know, new store opening with options for reading, both collecting and selling. Also, personal works available. All this is on the pamphlet. Yeah. So it's like a pamphlet for a bookstore that is new, that is opening, called Raven Book, and it has advertising on it for both to buy books, to sell books, as well as his own personal writings that you can also purchase.
Okay.
Is there like something I could punch in the house? Like repeatedly?
Not especially if you repeatedly do it, you're probably gonna break something, whatever it is.
Like a beam even?
Yeah, there's a beam, but you could very easily break it too, because it's not the most well-made home. It's decently made. It's beautiful. It's nice, but it's also pretty small, and it's not as well structured as some of the other homes would be.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into the corner and start meditating again.
Okay. Right.
After I found the pamphlet, I just decided
I think
to start strumming again.
Okay. Right.
I think Blaze is sharpening his sword and stuff.
Right. Anything else?
Just looking out the window, watching.
Make a perception check. This is a front window. I'm assuming you're thinking, right?
11.
Yeah, you see a lot of people milling around. A lot of what you've already seen to this point. You do notice here and there that some of the people that you recognize from being on the council are walking by, doing their own things. You notice specifically Glar and Olma walking hand in hand together. So you get the idea that there's some sort of obviously open relationship that they're willing to go hand in hand or whatever. You also notice one of the elven ladies, Lashana, who you had. I didn't mention her speaking, but you knew from the council. You had figured out her name through much of the discussion.
Galar and Oma.
Yeah.
Oma's a human, right?
They're both human. Yep, Galar and Oma are both humans. Yep. Anything you're doing, Petra?
Just standing around, looking at the architecture, staring at. If there's a bookshelf, did she look at the bookshelf?
There's no books. There's just that pamphlet for a bookstore.
Oh,
Oh, it also said that it was opening in the Elven town. So you get an idea of where the location is through the pamphlet too. A few hours later, Pink comes back in and says, so sorry that took me a while. I did talk to a lot of the council. They would love to hear your proposal tomorrow morning, bright and early, if you're willing to come. I would really love for you to meet Brandon, who is the one who's going to be proposing the five of you, if you are willing to come and talk to him. Is that something that you would be willing to do?
Who?
Raridan. He sat in the third seat right here. He was the one. What did he talk about? He's the one that was
Castlehood.
right.
And he voted against.
And he specifically was very young. He was very young. You don't know. You weren't there. No. He did not vote against anything. Well, I mean, sometimes the elves voted against. So yeah, there was that. But yeah. He is probably the youngest looking one on the council. And obviously, being an elf, that's something to say because elves usually are older. He seems like a particularly young elf. Oh, would you like to come and meet him?
What time is it?
It's with all the waiting. You came in the morning, did some travel. It's getting dusk time.
So it'll be like for dinner.
Yeah, well, actually, I was going to take you to one of the inns here, and we could actually have dinner with him if you would so like to do that. Would that sound good?
That sounds
Sounds
Dinner's
good.
on me. I got you all. Okay.
Oh, that sounds
Oh.
great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
excellent,
Lovely.
excellent. As long as you don't mind cafeteria food.
No, I'm really hungry.
Okay.
Never eaten them on those.
Great. Yes. Well, let's go. We're going to go over to the School of Nature, and yeah. So, do you know anything about the School of Nature? Have you heard about our school yet?
No,
No.
it sounds lovely.
Yes, it's very
Does it
nice.
have mice?
You'd like to talk about mice, huh?
Like
Just a second.
mice.
You like mice? Okay, yeah. I don't really know. I don't keep track of such things. Usually they try to catch them and get them out if they are in here. So most people don't like mice. I don't know if you know that. Do you know that?
I like him in suit.
Ooh. That sounds awful. But, okay, sure. Hey,
She likes
if that's what you
killing
like,
me.
I guess that's what you like, right?
No, you have a very nice house.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're a very kind man.
What kind of meat do you have there?
Meat?
Yes, at the cafeteria.
Oh, I don't know what they're serving today. We'll have to check that out. But they often have different kinds of meat here and there. Lots of trout in this area, because of the river and stuff. There's lots of different fishes that flow, and so we often offer a lot of trout for sure.
Nice.
I eat a lot.
Oh, dude, of course, yes. So come on, he leads you over to the school and leads you into their cafeteria. It's when you think of a cafeteria in today's school, obviously huge, right? This is not like that. It's more of like a room kind of this size with multiple benches and tables and so on. There are students, once again, in their specific purplish uniforms that are sitting here and there. And it is like that buffet style kind of cafeteria where you come up and you can bring your plate and you can put whatever you want on your plate, and they actually have a server serving you and stuff like that. And there is trout for sure. There is a little bit of chicken available with corn and some white substance that you're not quite sure exactly what it is. as well as some freshly baked bread.
Sounds
So
good.
How
you
much?
get your food.
Okay.
Sorry?
I was gonna wonder if it cost anything.
No,
Pink's
Pink pays for you. Stemple pays for you right there.
It's gonna be a big bill.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have some sway with the school. I know the professor really well. So he and I teach here sometimes. I'm not really the most qualified teacher for this subject material, but sometimes I can come in and help out a little bit. Professor Mahala Lele is a world renowned professor for sure. Yes.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys sit. All of a sudden, as some time passes, you see the young elf that you knew as Raridan in the council. This is the first time you've seen him, really. And Raridan comes over and sits down and says, "Well, hello, group. I noticed that you guys had come in earlier to the council. I apologize for all the arguing. I'm sure you heard. You guys look. I haven't seen you guys before. Welcome. I'm Raridan, Raridan Kuval, and I'm on the council. So I heard that you guys would like to speak to me about the task force that we're trying to put together for this cradle thief. Is that accurate?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know you from somewhere? You seem particularly familiar.
You might.
Okay. Have you been here? Have you been to this area before?
Yes.
To Bridgefall? Okay.
I
You never
thought-
hung out at the Brawler Spectacle at all, did you?
Spent much time there.
Ah, you must be Blaze.
Yes.
Ah, I've seen you fight. You are very talented. Very talented. Oh man, when I was I'm still young, but just a couple years ago, I was in the Brawler Spectacle cheering you on very much. Actually, you won me some good bit of money in that area. Yes, that was pretty good. Very good. Yes. Anyway, well, welcome. Glad to have you guys here. Actually, that probably helps because you are very well known on the human side for sure. Yes. Okay. Very good. Oh, so actually, this kind of works out because you have 2 elves, you have 2 half elves, and then someone that the humans will love because you're pretty famous over there. So you guys are a pretty balanced group. You very well. I could see you guys working out very well. To tell me some of your experiences that you have had in the field of battles and everything. Is this something that you're used to? Are you very good investigators? Do you know much about the Cradle Thief at all?
First time hearing about him.
Oh yes, it's very tragic. Fortunately, it's happening more often than most people know. You were privy to very sensitive information that most people in even Bridgefall don't even know about, except those in the Crimson Council. So do keep that information close to you to some degree, at least, if you will. But you're a guest of Pink, and obviously we trust Pink, so that's okay.
Yeah. I've had some training in the past, but I've
Okay.
had more
Who did
battle experience.
Who did you get your training from?
I forgot his name.
So the Wisdom.
Wisdom.
His name is specifically Tobias.
Okay. I think you would know him by the name Tobias.
Tobias? He's not the old Wisdom that lives out to the south, is he?
Yes.
Oh yes, I know him. He's renowned. He's renowned. He's renowned. He is very talented. Is my point. Wow, that is incredible. You studied under him?
Yes, for some time. I haven't contacted him in a while. I
His
was
gifts
wondering-
of healing are so potent and so wonderful. He is very skilled. You
Yeah,
must be skilled yourself to be working under such a man.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I'm a work in progress. Let's say.
Fair enough. You also, if you don't mind, look a bit familiar, and you are wearing the adornment of Silverton royalty. You don't happen to be related to anyone in that is a high elf or the elven lords, do you?
Yes, my mom, and I forgot my book, so I forgot the name. I'm sorry.
All right, let me look it up because I don't have it myself.
I'm sorry.
Is it Adelaide?
Oh, she remembers.
Oh, I know. She wrote it down. I feel so bad.
Let me. You might be right, hun.
Yeah, it's Adelaide.
Impressive.
But Bethesda,
Oh, I'm not
correct? Bethesda.
Good game.
Does that sound right? Your mom's name?
Yes.
That's what I have. Bethesda.
Yes.
Oh yes, I'm very familiar with Bethesda. She is a wonderful, wonderful person. In fact, we have encouraged her to even come here and give lectures here and there. She's a well-known professor of her own status. So that's incredible. That is an amazing thing. Yes.
Yes, she's a very influential woman. I admit I haven't seen eye to eye with her in the past, and I
Fair
haven't
enough.
talked to her, contacted her in a while, but
But to have someone on the royal court to Silverton
Yeah.
on a task force, this is pretty incredible. If you
Yes.
don't mind me saying, yes.
yeah.
And so yes, and you're Rosemary, yes.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Second Chance District.
You live here
Yes.
in the Second Chance District.
I have. Yes.
What is your last name?
Asher.
Willow. Is that
Yeah.
your mother?
Yes.
Oh, what a wonderful lady.
Mm-hmm.
Poor woman.
Hmm.
Not an easy life, I'm sure you've led.
Hmm. No.
But once again, I must say that will endear you to the Second Chance District people on the council. So
Hmm.
that's pretty incredible. Wow. Okay. You guys seem like the perfect fit for such a task. You seem balanced and hopefully can bring together both sides. We do have a few people to convince, unfortunately. There are a few who seem to dissent at all times, whether they agree or not. Linus will be one that we have to kind of convince and talk to. We'll have to watch out for Omar and Oma and Glar. They're married. Stepford is their last name. They're a married couple on the council. Yes, I know. It seems strange to have a married couple on the council when you're dealing with these things, but that's what the people elected, so that's what we have. I don't know how they got elected, but they are elected, so it is what it is. But, yes, and now you where do you come from, sir?
I'm not from here.
Okay, where are you from?
Just away, I suppose.
Okay, away.
Yeah.
It's very vague.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
fair
just passing through.
okay, very good.
He's a monk.
A monk, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't happen to know Titus, do you? Also, one of the Elven. You know Titus
Of course.
Stalivor?
Yes.
Wow.
He taught me the way to key.
Oh yes, I'm very familiar.
Are you?
And not personally, as like I don't know Key very much myself, but I'm very familiar with the concept of it. It's a wonderful, wonderful art, I must say. You must be very skilled with your hands.
I do okay.
I believe it. And you, young lady? You're from Silverton.
Oh, yeah. I'm from Silverton.
Oh, also one of the Elven Lords as well? No worries about that. Very good.
Would this person know anything about, like, if I had said my name from where I'm from? Because being that they're an elf and in a position of power. That's why I
you
didn't
have to
wanna-
ask to find
that's
out.
why I didn't
you have
wanna
to say
say
to find
anything.
out. Yeah.
Just saying, that's why I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Keep it vague.
He hasn't really asked all your names either, so I mean,
Yeah.
he knows your names. He doesn't know your two names, and he's not pushing too much. So
Okay.
This is what we'll do. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, if you will come, I will present you to the council, and if you don't mind, I will have you sit out so that we can actually deal with those things internally and then I will introduce you and you can come in. I'm sure you saw Tango to come in today, kind of like that, where he was on the outside, but he came in for the specific thing that he needed to present for, and we'll have you present to propose to be on this task force. I must confess, you do need a unanimous vote for it to go through, and unfortunately, if you are not convincing enough, they may not vote you in, which that would, in my mind, be completely unfortunate. In fact, if you don't mind me saying, if you do not go voted in, I might fund your expedition myself if you would allow me. But it would need to be very, I probably shouldn't even talk about that right now. Hopefully it just passes and we don't need to worry about it. But if not, just know that there might be other ways that we can deal with this, because this is a pretty big issue, and I do not need bureaucratic junk to mess this up, if you understand what I'm saying.
I understand completely.
Okay. Very good. Okay, well, I will see you tomorrow. Be here. Pink will guide you, I'm sure, to the right time and everything. I have decided that I would like to fund wherever you're staying. Where are you staying in town? Is there somewhere you're staying? It's getting evening, so I'm sure you need a place to stay.
I thought we were staying with Pink.
Well, yeah, you could be. I don't have any beds. You'd be sleeping on the floor, and I don't know how comfortable you'd all be with that. There are some inns that we have in the in Elventown and the Second Chance District. If there's one of those hotels that you would like to be in, but if you want to be at my house, that's fine too. It's just going to be a little bit uncomfortable if you're.
I love sleeping on the floor.
I was sleeping on the floor. Okay.
I prefer an inn. I need a
Sure.
bed and a private place to stay. So.
Absolutely. Well, let me tell you about
Give me a rock.
a couple of the options that we have in Elventown. There's the Archer's Inn that has it has both an inn and food. It's owned by a nice family of elves that are there. The Slyfires are their name, and they do a really good job. They're rated as one of the best inns that there are. There's also the Human Superior Inn, which is an inn and a restaurant. Run by specifically a male human that's there, and he's well, I'll just be honest, he's like elves very much. But if he knows that you guys come from the Second Chance District, he'll be a little bit more taking to your liking, because he knows that you come from.
I would like to stay at that one.
Yes, okay. Well, we can certainly do that. Yes. Okay.
I like that one.
So
I'm not a fan of
Stay
elves.
with you.
well, would you like me to take you there? I can lead you along the way.
Yes.
Then? Yes. Okay.
I thank you. I will sleep outside though, but I appreciate it.
I do not recommend you sleeping outside. No offense, especially in this area. There's lots of crime that could happen to you. If you want to, it's up to you. But I will pay for your room.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
So he leads you all the way to Human Superior Inn.
I'm gonna take point.
My guy's not sleeping.
Front and center, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk right in.
All right. Before Pink.
Yep.
Before Pink can even get there.
Yeah.
Where
Where is it?
It's gonna be like in this little corner right
so
there.
we exited right about there
Yeah.
and got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just like a block in.
Hello.
Hey, we don't want your kind in here. What are you doing?
Hi, Elf.
I don't care. Get out of here.
Hi.
What are you, a half elf? Listen,
Yeah,
this is
I'm
Human Superior Inn. We don't serve your kind here.
I agree. Don't serve elves.
Oh, okay. You're weird.
I would like.
You? Yeah, okay. I'll take you.
I
I
would
don't
like.
know about you guys.
I would like a room.
100 gold.
I'm a friend of Pink's.
You see Pink trying to get him from behind Blaze there.
Excuse me.
Oh, you. What do you want? Oh wait, that's AWOL. Sorry.
Well, these
our guest from the Crimson Council. I am here to make sure that they have a room that is good for each of them, if you will. So I will take 5 of your fighting shirts. Do you all want to say? Well, you don't. Are you sure you want to sleep outside?
Yes.
You get your own room.
I'm
Your own
fine.
room. Okay. So 4 rooms, I guess. He's gonna sleep in your gutter, in your alley, whatever. So 4 rooms. Unless some of you are bucking up to get. You wouldn't. No, none of you would do that. You all want your own room. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So 4 rooms. I don't like their kind. They're elves. This is human superior.
What do you have against us?
What
There's
don't I have against you?
Don't know. I'm not. from
This
around
is
here.
Second Chance District. There's a lot to hate about elves.
I don't have to answer to the likes of you. Pink, do I really have to? This really goes against my morals. Unfortunately, this is where they wanted to stay. They heard about you, and they were wanting to stay here.
We picked you.
I don't quite know why,
We-
but
We picked you over the elves.
We heard such wonderful things about your hotel, and
give me a good review.
yeah, we'll give you a superb review. But we won't put it under our names because people might know that we're elves, and we don't want to tarnish your reputation. We'll just anonymously.
To be
review.
completely honest with you, sir, I'm quite happy to be an elf. As I'm sure you're quite happy to be a human.
The
So
alley
since
looks
we're
nice.
both quite happy, why don't we just settle that difference here?
All right. I will let you guys in, but I need you to all understand one thing. Humans are superior.
I mean, that's the name of your place, but I
That's
don't really
right.
agree with it.
Well, then get out.
Okay.
I'm
And then
fine
I-
with it.
And then I talked to Pink, and I'm like, I don't think I can stay here
You can sleep in the alley with me.
because I'm like, I from where I'm from, we don't really have as many
Yeah.
issues.
Well, like I was trying to say before, I could take you to the other. That was what I would have suggested anyway, but you said you wanted to come here, so I
Yeah.
brought you here.
I just wanted to see what the problem was firsthand.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I didn't. I've never really experienced.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty bad. I can see why you guys don't get a lot done.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's been nominated for the council a couple times now. He doesn't usually win, but he. Some people really like his point of view. That way, I'm not a fan of it.
I'm going to. I'm just gonna stay outside with Blaze.
Well, do you want to go to the Elven Inn there, the Archer's Inn? Because I can take you there. Do you guys want a place to stay? If you don't want a place to stay, I mean, I'm willing to shell out money for you guys.
I want to be outside.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
stay at the elven place.
Okay. So who for the Elven place? Who's staying here? You're staying here?
I stay here.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're staying at the human
Splitting
place?
it up.
What a
Every-
team! What a team! We're
like
splitting
3
up.
places.
No, I'll stay at the human place too.
No, but
I was
unity.
fine.
Okay. So you two. All right. So he pays for you two, and he totally rates you a little better because you guys are half human. But just remember, your human side is superior.
I agree.
That's right.
Do you have mice?
No. What kind of place do you think this is? Mice? No, of course not.
Okay.
We don't have mice in here.
Just checking.
Sheesh. What do you think? What kind of establishment do you think I run? I have mice. People won't want to stay here. Come on.
That is true.
I think people don't want to stay here because of
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here.
Child?
Listen, I'm a man of great reason and patience.
Are you still talking? I don't want to hear you. Get out. Shoo, scum. Come on.
Come on, we're done. Outside.
Yeah, you let's come on out here.
We can take
So
care of it.
you are coming to the Elven place? Okay, and you're coming. What are you staying with?
I'm a stay with Blaze.
You're gonna stay on this. Okay. Well, do you want to go to the Elven place? Okay. You guys.
Nobody's gonna mess with us. Don't
You
worry
guys
about
stay
it.
here, and I'll go this way. So he takes you to the Archer Inn.
Which is on the other side
You
of
have a
town.
much
Started it.
smoother chain of reaction from the Sly Fires. who don't really give much of a problem in you getting a room. So you're able to easily
She
get a
is an
room
elf,
without.
so.
And she is an elf, so no problems there. Well, I didn't think I'd have to do this, but you two roll me. So you're in a trance, right? And then you're doing 2 hours of watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So there's going to be 2 hours where you're both asleep at the same time.
Well, wait a minute. Can I? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It's gonna have
So
to
what
be-
are we
it's
supposed
gonna
to
have
do?
be that
I'm
way.
in an alley.
Roll.
So roll perception checks.
Yeah.
For your watches.
Yeah, 16.
16.
1.
Oh, world.
We're gonna get shanked.
Well, he always sleeps outside on the ground. He's always been fine.
So, yeah, but usually you have your group around you to do watches with you, right?
Well, I'm talking before I met.
Oh,
but
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, that's what
That's all we ever did.
So during your watch, you do notice that people eye you because there are these random people on the ground. And obviously you take up a pretty big mass on the ground. So in the alleyway, people trying to get through, it's not always easy. And you definitely notice that you were noticed during those 4 hours, really, because you rolled a natural 1. So even though you're on watch, you don't see much. Is there anything out in the open that's on you during this time that you're sleeping?
I don't really
a
have armor.
backpack, or you don't have armor. Maybe your weapon is next to you, like anything like that.
Yeah,
Anything?
probably my sword and backpack, a few essentials.
Okay.
Well, he's probably sleeping on
I mean, he uses a-
backpack as a pillow.
He uses a rock as a pillow, so
Mhm.
that's just
Okay.
that's just how he is.
Rock as a pillow. Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love it. Okay, so all right,
I just
roll me.
no.
What I'm gonna do here.
Oh, right.
Okay. Okay. When you guys wake up, obviously you're in your hotel rooms. You guys are fine. But when you two wake up, you notice your darts are all gone.
Told you.
And you notice the javelin that you had recovered from before is missing.
Okay.
So
I'll just buy another one or make one.
Which, and by the way, since
I'll
you've
do that.
done this a lot in the past,
Yeah.
this has happened to you before.
Okay, I'll do it.
Well,
I didn't hurt you too bad because I rolled a
4?
3. If I rolled higher, I was going to take something more important. But
Darts.
yeah, that's his long range. I mean, he has the cantrip, so he never uses the darts. But
so I wake up and then just notice they're gone. But
It said I had actually quantity. It said I had 4 javelins. So
I
just one,
apologize.
It's just one
I
missing or all of them?
apologize.
Just one?
I would say
Well,
all
he
of them are
couldn't
missing.
find.
Ooh,
So,
he can
yeah.
use it in battle.
being that
Why did he select
Martek's trying to turn over a new leaf,
Because I never get. I
I'm
never
just fine with it.
Okay.
that? Okay, there you go.
Whatever.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's part of the story.
So,
Did we go downstairs and have breakfast?
yes, you do, and the breakfast comes with the meal
they
and
come in?
everything. No, because they
Nice.
didn't
You
have
got
their
a
stuff
nice...
paid for, and they no one sleep outside. They didn't take advantage of the hospitality. You have rations that you can obviously eat, so that's not a problem. But
I ate a lot at the buffet
that's a buffet. Wait, what? Oh yeah,
previous night. I'm good.
Carried over a little bit. I got you. Yeah, no, you guys come down. You do have a nice lunch. You also breakfast. I'm sorry. You have also a very well put together breakfast. Pink comes to your hotel first and gets you to come with him, and then comes to you guys, and he is getting ready to bring you before the council. And that is where we will end for this evening. So cool. So next time we meet, we'll be meeting in front of the council, and you'll give your pitch to join in on the task force that they're putting together to catch the Cradle Thief. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us. We look forward to meeting again, hopefully we'll be meeting again soon, but that's something we need to talk about. If not, we'll be back in January. So thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the future.
Yay! Bye. Bye. Bye.
I mean, as you guys